Welcome to the Jungle Squadcast. Before we get into today's episode, we want to remind you that this content is intended for adult audiences only. You must be 18 years or older to watch. Everything you're about to hear is purely for entertainment purposes. We keep it raw, unfiltered, and sometimes wild, but nothing should be taken as serious advice or as guidance. The opinions expressed are just that, opinions and not facts. This is the Jungle Squadcast, and its hosts are not responsible for how you interpret or act on anything discussed in this episode. Now that that's out the way, let's get into it.
I think we're going to start with a couple things here, all right? I wanted to play a game with you guys, all right? Before introductions, before everything. It's called 21. Normally,
like 21 questions?
nah.
21?
Normally, it's like a drinking game,
Okay.
and you play with two people, but we can all play. So we have to get to the number 21, right? But you can only jump by like 1 or 2, right?
We played this.
And the first person to 21 wins. But if you get past it, you lose.
You can only go by ones and twos.
It's basically blackjack, right?
I don't know. I never played blackjack.
That's the goal, is to like get to 21 or as close to 21 as you can.
Yeah. All right. So say, for example, if I say 1, you could say 2, or you could say
No, you have
2,
to
3.
say 21. You have to be the one that
Right?
gets 21.
So it's going to get sticky
Okay.
when it gets to like 18, 19, pretty much.
Exactly. All right.
But you can only choose between 1 and 2.
1 or 2.
Yeah. So
Okay,
like,
this doesn't seem.
I mean, whoever gets 17, like the next person wins.
I don't know.
If you think about it, because they could either say 18 or 19, and then the next person just chooses 1 or 2.
Exactly.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
All right. So once you get to 17,
You
So it's
turn.
versus basically. You guys go and then we go and then.
We're just gonna go like in a circle, clockwise.
I mean, shouldn't we expand the numbers then if it's 4 people playing?
No.
All right.
and then last question. Say I'm in a position to go over. Nah, never mind. It wouldn't work out like that.
Yeah. Do you have a question? Are you guys ready?
Let's ride.
Who
I'm
goes
gonna
first?
start. You're gonna go. You're gonna go. You're gonna go. All right. 1.
I gotta say 1 and 2.
No, you
Or
could
just
just
say-
say 2 or 2, 3.
Got
You
you.
gotta count. Your
2.
2?
No, so like we're on our way to 21. So if he says 2,
Each
then you
one's-
gotta say 3 or 3, 4.
Oh, I thought we could only say 1 and 2.
Oh yeah. So no, we're counting to 21. So you're gonna say 1, and then you would say 2, 3, and then he'd be like 3.
Yeah, you
And then he'd
can
be like
only
4,
go
5,
up 1 or
and
2.
5, 6, 7, 8. Like you gotta the last person. You have to say the number 21.
Okay.
All right.
So you could either say the next number or the next number and that number after. Type shit.
Yeah.
I see.
Let's start again. 1,
2.
3?
4, 5.
6, 7. But go ahead.
8.
Yeah. 9, 10,
11,
12,
13.
14, 15.
16.
17.
$18, 19.
20, 21.
See, you won without even knowing how
on,
to
man.
play, bro.
Come on, man. Let's just come and dominate. That's just what we do.
Yeah, he lobbed it. He lobbed it.
And ladies and gentlemen, the person who just fucking won that is Jet Perry himself, man.
Finally winning. Started getting jumped, bro. That's just crazy.
That's a reference to my Instagram. I ain't actually getting jumped. How y'all doing? Going by the name Jedi Jet P, a.k.a. Hans McGee, a.k.a. Vice Lavelle, a.k.a. Jet Perry.
Okay.
Live and direct from the city that works. Just dropped an album from Stamford With Love. Yeah, you know, and
From Stanford with Love.
from Stamford With
That's
Love.
fire.
Yeah. It's I'll talk about that later. But yeah,
We
that's
got you.
I'm an artist out of Connecticut, the great state of Connecticut, the greatest city, the sexiest city in America, Stamford, Connecticut. Yeah, you know, here with the Jungle Boys and
Jungle Squad cast.
Jungle Squad podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Jungle Squad cast. And this
Nobody
is
ever gets our name
episode
right.
139. You
Jungle
feel
Squad
me?
cast.
It's your boy Abe Loso. To my left, we got Mr. Ra.
You
To my
dig.
right, we got Mr. Rad in the building.
Yo.
And we here with a great fucking guest. Thank you for hitting us up. Thank you
course.
for reaching
Sir.
out. Since you talked about your album, let's get right to it.
Right.
Talk about the process. Talk about what made it.
Before we jump into my
Let me see the list too.
nonsense, just kidding, it's not nonsense. But
Yeah, it's
before we
great.
jump into mine, I'm sure y'all have explained it. Where'd y'all get the name the Jungle Squad cast from? Why Jungle?
I'm going to tell you to watch episode 1.
Yeah, I'm like thinking like it's some deep lore. Yeah, just watch the first 15 seconds of episode 1. All right, from Stamford With Love. It's an album I just dropped, just released on streaming services on Valentine's Day. I actually dropped it a week prior to that.
Yeah, that's why
On-
you wanted to hit us up actually, because it was a love album basically, right?
Yeah, basically, like I describe it as like a breakup album. It's
love lost album.
yeah, more like that. Like it covers like it's like a narrative, right? So it starts like it's basically a story about my love life from 2020 to 2024.
Damn.
And I was in the midst of a love triangle, and as well as other women in the background, you know what I mean? So it's just me kind of recounting the events of that time period,
And you say
reflecting.
you wasn't Tay Diggs, bro.
Yeah, off camera, these niggas said I look like Tay Diggs. I've never heard that before, but I will take it. I will take it.
Black Tay Diggs.
Yeah. But yeah, from Stamford With Love. Yeah, I released it the week before Valentine's Day on a website called Even. And La Russell's been using it because it's a direct to consumer website. So basically it puts the value back in the hands of the artists, you know, like in a world where, you know, people don't care to buy music. They don't need to. They could just go on Apple Music, Spotify, listen to anything they want for free.
Yeah.
But
You don't
that
get paid
doesn't
that way.
exactly, but it doesn't make it a sustainable living for like artists. So I had heard about it. I seen what La Russell was doing on it. Like Kyrie Irving was buying his album for like $11,000. Gary Vee bought his for like $13,000. Yeah. So I saw that it was a direct to consumer website. I was like, you know what? Let's try this out. And based on the results, I wish I did it a few weeks earlier. Because it's the most I've made in one go from music alone. Like, you know what I mean? Not counting merch, just straight up music.
Yeah.
You know, and the equivalent, like what I've saw, I think I made like $700 off the album, right? Nothing crazy, but like for it being actual music that I'm selling, it's like it's a step in the right direction especially for independent artists. I'm not like an artist with like millions of listeners and stuff. So like to be making that amount of money directly off your music.
That's my car insurance right there, my boy.
You pay $700 for car insurance?
In 2 months, yeah, just about.
Okay, in 2 months? Okay,
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, not monthly. Like, what car do you drive?
He said by the time I pay it, the next
I was
payment
just
is ready.
talking to Rad about it because my father was telling me that he's paying in New York like around $700 for his car.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so is this album cover the album cover with you in the tub?
Yep.
Or is it yeah, I just seen that actually. It was a
Yeah.
dope cover. My friend Star was in it. She played all.
Oh, you know Star.
Yeah.
Where? Small world.
I know, right?
Yeah, maybe you know, when we end the pod, like I'll show you like a song or two off the album. But
What about Spread Love?
Spread Love, that's just a Lucy. Just put that out to kind of get the hype up before the song came out. I mean, before the album came out.
Appetizer.
Yeah, and a lot of people are asking me like, "Yo, why isn't it on it? This is fire." Da da da.
Yeah.
It just didn't fit the theme. It didn't fit the narrative. Like this is a very like it's 12 songs. It's like 35 minutes, 36 minutes, but it's like it's crafted. Like, I feel like when I make projects, I don't want to just make a collection of songs. Every time, I'm actually cursed with this because like every time I work on a body of work,
It's a concept.
it's a concept, it's intentional, which is cool. Some people are like playlist listener type of consumers to music. They like want to hear one-off songs and singles. They don't care about overarching themes.
Because I always complain how people don't have what you're talking about. So if that's what you're cooking up, you're in the right direction. Please
appreciate
don't
it.
stop what you're doing.
You see bro, you literally got jumped in this.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
this is
the continuity.
this is the visual look of the album. You know, it's like me in this blue suit. You know, if you go on my Instagram, like the visuals that we got rolling out, like the music videos coming out the next few weeks, it all ties together. Like anytime, like you were asking me off camera, like who are my favorite artists? Like Kendrick, Tyler. These guys are all very intentional artists. Like Tyler has a certain color palette and soundscape and visual look for every album. Kendrick, you know, the GNX album cover, he's got like a specific color palette look, black and white. When you think of that album, you think of the color palette. You think of what is he visually wearing? What did the music sound like? Like that's always like inspired me like as an artist. You know what I'm saying? So
deeper than the music.
Yeah. So it's an overall experience. Like on the day before Valentine's Day, February 13th, we had a album release event at the roller rink in Stanford, in the Stanford Mall. It's like a new roller rink. And like I just wanted to do something different.
There's a roller rink in Stanford Mall?
Yep. People in Stanford don't know that, by the way.
Oh,
like,
is that where
you do?
Yeah.
Oh, is that where you and like Mike Squires had shot the content at the rolling ring a couple weeks ago?
Yep. And it was like promo for this. Shout out to Mike. Also, I know y'all supposed to have him on tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. He was just calling me.
I wanted to ask you too, just to transition over. I have a couple questions, man.
Yeah.
How was it like working with Airrack?
Oh yeah, that was that's a deep pull. That was not a question I was knowing for. Yeah. You're Jack Perry. We're supposed to know this. That was really random, but like that was cool. Like working with Airrack, that was cool. So I wasn't familiar with Airrack prior to Mike telling me like, yo, I got this big YouTuber coming to the mall. I guess Airrack was looking for a mall. Squires reached out to him and he was like, yo, Stanford Mall, da. So Mike had to talk to the mall manager, explain what he wanted to do, because like for anybody who's watching and has no idea what we're talking about, Airrack is like a YouTuber. Basically, he'll do these videos where he'll spend 24 hours in some place until he gets caught.
Yeah, he did that for Kai's Mafia Thon as well too.
Yeah, he like will hide.
I watched the Stanford video actually at like 30 in the morning once. Just randomly finding.
So like he's done one in grocery stores, he's done one in a water park. So he did one in our mall. And my job was basically to watch the surveillance cameras and like tell him and his team like, yo, security guards coming around this corner, like, you know. Yeah, I was the eye in the sky basically. So like
that's fine.
So Dan, shout out to Dan, the mall managers at the Stanford Town Center, he gave me access to all the surveillance cameras in the mall.
That's crazy.
So like I'm just like posted up in the office, like just watching everything. You know, I had to take like timestamps for them when they edit. You know what I mean? So like I had to like jot these things in a log, like, oh, at 12:34 a.m. Airrack goes to the bathroom. Like I had to be very like, you know, I had to be very specific. But it was a really cool experience. Like, you know, Airrack, he's got like, I don't even know how many subs he has at this point. I think he has like 8 million subs, something like that. And it was a good look for the Stanford Mall, because Stanford Mall, if we're being honest, it's not what it once was. But I think like
it ain't no Trumbull Mall though, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Trumbull Mall's still good. Yeah, Trumbull Mall's still like up and running. It's not the Danbury Mall.
Though. They got the Pit, you know. Like,
the Pit is iconic, but like you know, the Stanford Mall's been struggling for a while. But like I think little cool stuff like that kind of just makes it stand out and gets people talking. Like, oh, yo, Airrack shot a video there. Like, oh, they got a pickleball place there now. Oh, they got a roller skate rink now. So,
but the fact that you was like the eye in the sky is kind of dope. Though.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. That's on my creative resume for sure. Like, I've worked with Airrack, like, you know, and Airrack, you know, he was a cool dude. Shout out to Airrack. Like, he held it down. You know, put a little money in my pocket for it. You know, it was definitely solid. So
Amen.
shout out to Airrack and his whole team.
There was like one thing, no, excuse me, one celebrity that I do know and that I do really, really like, and he's actually one of our favorite artists as well.
Okay.
A Boogie, bro. You opened up for him.
Yep. Yeah.
How was that, bro?
Yeah, we opened for A Boogie and Cash Cobain 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago.
The same concert?
Same concert. Yeah.
Word?
It was the series they have Summer in the Park at the downtown Stamford. Like they have
okay.
they'll have like artists come out. Like we actually opened for me and Mike. We opened for the Locks and Bow Wow Mad Random. Like, it was supposed to be. Yeah. Well, it was originally supposed to be Bow Wow and Soulja Boy, but Soulja Boy like pulled out last minute, so they got the Locks to like replace him, and that was like, it's the Locks. You know what I mean? You're from New York, so you know.
But it's just like, what was Bow Wow singing, and then to transition into the Locks, like
Let me hold you.
it's kind of funny.
Yeah, he definitely did his, you know. But yeah, we opened for them this past summer, Bow Wow and the Locks, and then the summer before that we opened for A Boogie and Cash Cobain. It was awesome. Like it was fire.
You want to talk about your Coachella story, or is that you don't want to go there?
Who told you about that? Nah, this nigga is Nardwar, bro. What you talking about? What Coachella? Like the fact that I went to Coachella is what you're saying?
Nah, I just a little birdie told me.
Yeah. I know exactly who told you. Because there's a handful. All right, yeah, nah, we cannot go into that on the podcast. Yeah, y'all trying to get me.
We're not going down that street.
I got some
case.
more, bro. I got some more.
Yeah, maybe on another pod. When I'm rich and I don't give a fuck anymore, yeah, we can tell that story. I'll come back. Come back.
Oh, I'm crying.
All right, fuck it. Just get a little bit into more detail about the love triangle, like what
The love triangle.
Sounded like an octagon.
Yeah, so that's
For real. Rhombus.
basically rhombus. Okay, yeah, we doing shapes. Yeah, rhombus. Okay.
I don't even know how
What
I
is
should
y'all
go.
favorite shape before I get into the triangles? Triangles. Anybody's favorite shape in here?
I think it would have to be a decagon.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with a circle.
A decagon is how many sides? 11?
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't see it in my head, but
I'm good at
I see the vision though.
I'm good hexagon.
Hexagon.
Hexagon, 6-way.
Hexagon, decagon,
Circle.
circle. Simple man. I like it.
Nah,
I like
man.
it. Kept it simple.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to do another agons.
Right.
It's a circle.
Well, basically the love triangle. I feel like all right, so I mean, I get pretty transparent on the album, but getting transparent on here, what had happened was
I'm being real with you.
I met a girl before COVID started. And we started talking. It wasn't anything like that, but then, you know, it started to grow because the world shut down, and whoever you were talking to at the time, that's who you're talking to. That's who you locked in with. So like,
I gotta get this going.
yeah, so
I'm super
we're in the
hungry.
crib 24 hours a day, and it's like, all right, what else do you have to do? I mean, you can only scroll on TikTok for so long. You can only play video games for so long. So it's like, you know, you'll be on FaceTime, and, you know, every day. I built we built a connection for however many months we were in the crib. And it felt like we were building towards something. And at some point when they let us all outside, without getting into super details, she did something that like changed the trajectory of what we were building towards, if you feel what I'm saying. There's a song on there that touches on this. Shout out Blue News. Shout out to Fetty Hardaway. Shout out to Mersey Blue. There's a song on there that touches on that situation, basically that changes the trajectory. And after that, I was like, you know, as a lot of us would, man, fuck that. I don't need this. Yeah, right. I'm gonna go build. I deaded that situation, or at least I thought I did, and I met somebody else, and that somebody else, that situation grew legs of its own. Meanwhile, I started to rekindle with the former situation. And before you know it, I look up, both situations are standing in front of me like, oh, and the prior situation was like,
you know what that sign is? Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Yep. Yeah, that is a triangle.
That's your triangle,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. That shit.
The blue bin.
Yeah.
The blue bin.
So yeah, nah, like basically
Did you have a favorite? Reuse or
Which one you
recycle?
couldn't be without for sure.
we'll be back after this commercial.
Literally. It's like off the record.
Yeah, anyways, do
Dental floss.
but yeah, nah, like eventually like the prior situation, the first situation was like you need to be honest with that person and tell them about this. I told them, and I was the intention was to tell them and end the new situation. And it did end for like a little bit, but
Reduce,
I was-
recycle.
yeah, I was
bored.
yeah, I was in an arc. I was in an arc, you know what I mean? Yeah, I was in my arc,
like I
and
lost
I was
it.
just
I
like,
need
you
my
know what?
spark
Let me
back.
He
spin
said I
that
was in
block.
my arc.
Gotta get my spark back.
Yeah. So basically,
It was a hot nigga COVID.
Yeah. That situation, it just, I don't want to say I what's the word? Trailed them along, but I kind of
Strung
did.
them along.
I strung them along.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I strung them along because I did end up being in an actual relationship with one of them eventually, but that was a back and forth situation for like 4 years.
4 years?
Yeah. I basically had like a 4-year
Love
triangle
Affair?
situationship.
Did they ever know?
Entanglement.
They knew about each other, yeah, the whole time.
Damn, so that's actually
Why didn't you just like?
I basically just had 2 girlfriends.
Why
That's
didn't you
capital
just,
P.
like, just
That's capital P.
be like, what if we
Get a
all just
throuple
went
going?
to
Is
lunch
that what it's-
together?
I was a bold nigga back then. I was like, I opened contract negotiations for both.
contract
I
negotiation.
tried to franchise tag both, and they both wanted to explore free agency. You know what I'm saying? But I did franchise tag both of them because they were both on the team for a few seasons. You know what I mean?
They just didn't want to. They
definitely
didn't
a
want to
few
merge the
seasons.
names.
It was a quarterback controversy that just kept going.
You
Yeah.
can't be called.
I don't want to be
4
second string.
seasons,
You
nigga.
can't be welcome to Subway McDonald's. It's just Subway or McDonald's.
Yeah.
Summer, winter, autumn, and spring. Nigga.
Yeah.
You can be the Domino Pizza
4 of
Hut.
those.
That's what I was about to say. He was trying to get the Taco Bell Domino's thing going
You can't
on.
be the Domino Pizza Hut.
Those are like abominations. Like those like Taco Bell, KFC combo restaurants.
All right, I think
Crazy.
a Taco Dunkin' for some reason.
Did that end well
That's
though,
crazy.
or
The
did it
breakfast
not end well?
sandwiches?
I'll talk off camera about how it ended all the way. Like,
spoil the whole
because the album's kind of like it ends kind of ambiguously. Like it ends on a note where it's like,
Damn.
so I have a song on there called Slow Dance, the first original version. And then the last song on there is called Slow Dance Reprise. And a reprise, for those of you who aren't familiar with like Broadway terms and stuff, is like if it's a reprise of a song, it's like a song that you heard prior to, like earlier in the story, but it's coming back up in different contexts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Slow Dance Reprise is it's like a live version, like with a live band. Like I recorded that one with a live band,
That's fire.
with my band.
It's
Like
the Tiny Desk version.
yeah, I have a band, West Hill Road. Shout out to West Hill Road. Shout out to my guys in West Hill Road. But we recorded like a live version for the last song, and it's the same like opening lines of the first song verse, like she won me, I'm so confused. But I changed the verses, so the first verse is about one girl, the second verse is about another girl, and the way that I wrote it, it's structured in a way where it's like you don't know who won, quote unquote. It just, the song kind of just leaves it open to the listener. You know what I
Whatever
mean?
you wanted to think it's about.
Yeah. What'd you say?
It's whatever you wanted to think it's
Yeah,
about.
exactly. It's whatever, like, and that's,
I like that though.
Which girls are still like?
yeah, I think that's like the intention of a lot of art should be like open to interpretation. Like,
But
because
this
otherwise,
amicably though.
I have a line on another song called Vice Lavelle's Broken Hearts Club where I say, you know, I've had quite a few brides for the night, whether black or it's white, and everything that's in between. If you a bird or you a queen, none of them would have a bad thing to say about McGee. So basically, no. Yeah. Yeah. It ended amicably. I'm cool with both of those people at this point in life, because they realize, like,
They grew as people too.
yeah, I grew. I've been apologetic. I was a flawed individual. I still am a flawed individual. I said this on Mike's podcast, actually, like, when we were talking about it. Like, I'm not talking to you as a finished product. Like, this is not me, like, and then we lived happily ever after. That was me. I still very much am a flawed individual, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but
Same.
I learned a lot from that time period. And, like, it definitely changed my perspective on love, because I'd never felt that emotion in that way
For two
once, let alone for two people.
All right.
And there's, that brings up a debate where it's like, can you love two people at the same time? Who knows? Like, I felt like it was love, but, like, love is relative, I guess, to everybody, because
No,
it
bro,
could have
we
been
had that debate
infatuation.
already, bro, and I was on the losing side, because I said you can love more than one person, and these
So
niggas
you're
was like,
on my team. You agree?
Yes,
with
I
me?
agree.
Okay.
Both
okay.
of them, I remember that conversation. Both of y'all was not on my side. Y'all was like, no, you can't. There's only one special love. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah, it got like gray area. It was like
You can
being
have
in love with
love.
somebody and having love for somebody. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
where it gets great.
I mean, who's to say? Like, if I were to talk to some psychiatrist, maybe they could get to the root of it and be like, actually, that one situation was just infatuation. It was deep infatuation, But to me, like, based on what I've come to understand love to be, I feel like,
Your heart's too big for just one person.
yeah, man, you know what I mean? I got a
He
lot,
said it's
got
enough
a
love
lot
to
of
go
love
around.
give. Yeah.
He said, who can say that I've been changed? No.
Yeah, he always be trying to bring out the notes.
Oh,
Got it.
yeah.
I just love Wicked, bro.
Nah, bro. It's been some
Wicked
consecutive
was
pause
good.
where
That's
you
my
just
shit.
start
I didn't
hitting
see the
notes,
second
bro.
one. I didn't see the second one. How was the second one? Okay. Better than the first one?
It was faster, but I felt
That's what
I
she
gotta see
said.
the second one.
Correct me
Givin.
if I'm wrong. I feel like those movies came out like low key mad close to each other,
close,
like
yeah,
within like a
2
year
years,
or
right?
two
I mean,
apart.
it's the
They-
same
they-
as the musical. Like the musical's the entire one and two, so they just got it out.
Got it.
Yeah, and also
That's
just
cool.
Hollywood trying to milk shit for money. You know
Gotcha.
what I mean? They do that. Like, Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2.
They're about to have a show, a Harry Potter show.
On HBO Max.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
tough though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm actually excited for that. But we're actually gonna transition into music. It's wonderful getting to know you. We love
Yeah.
you, man. Looking forward to
Word.
the album. Listen to it again and again and again, because honestly, you can't just listen to it just once. Shout out to the Love Triangle. I'm pretty sure
Word.
one of y'all felt like y'all won. We gonna tap in.
I hope y'all are not watching this one. That's crazy. Yeah. Let me see what he. Yeah, I haven't tapped in with his content in a while. I love both them bitches. And unsubscribe.
Say digs, man. Say no. But yo, you obviously got to hear Baby Keem's album. He just dropped Casino. You
Yep,
feel
yep.
me? Did you guys get to hear it as well?
Yeah, I gave it a quick listen. I didn't like double back on it. One thing I definitely want to commend him on is like being super versatile. It was like I didn't know how he was gonna come like on any track, honestly. Like
Word.
he could come like melodic, he could come on some like boom bap kind of like rapping. But I think like the project overall, like I said, I gave it a quick listen, but it seemed very conceptual, like for sure. Like the production, I definitely salute him for that, but that's like not my fan. Like I mean, I'm not like a fan of that style, so I'm not really gonna be like running back to that album, honestly.
Really?
You were never like a Keem fan prior to.
Nah, little songs here and there, but like to be like listening to a whole Keem album, nah.
I don't know if I've heard any other songs with him. I feel like this was like first time really listening to an album by him, and I wasn't excited either. It was cool. Like it was actually dope to have that Kendrick feature on it. I thought that was dope. And then other than that, like he had like his Circus freestyle. That was like towards the end of the album. Those are like the two songs like I just remember favoriting off the album, like mostly. So it was I can't say out of everything there I enjoyed it. It was probably like what 40 minutes. Let me see.
Damn,
It was
but
37 minutes long, so it wasn't anything crazy. It was a short listen. I could listen to that. I enjoyed it.
he has like a strong relationship with Kendrick, right?
That's his cousin.
Yeah, so
That's like his actual like. I think they're like second cousins.
that's how I got introduced to him, was through Kendrick. So
Right.
this was actually my first time listening to a complete body of work by Baby Keem, and I don't know, man. I really liked it like a lot. I think he's not too far off from how the style of Kendrick like goes when he makes an album. It was kind of like second nature, but I also felt like he had his own identity in a sense within with this project, showing like this is like Baby Keem, not just like yo, I'm like trying to represent West Coast the way Kendrick's trying to represent it type shit. So
Yeah.
I really appreciated the style. I liked I didn't get to listen to like all the songs. I only got to listen to like 5 of them, but I liked it. I wasn't mad at it at all.
Yeah, I think it's his like. I definitely think it's his most personal album. Keem, I feel like he's giving you like bits and pieces of like his personal life, but like for the most part, I feel like he's made bangers in his career.
Yeah.
But this is definitely like he had like a documentary series he was dropping like before the album came out. Like it was just real short rollout. I feel like it was like the first doc hit, and he was like, "Yo, the album comes out next week." And then
Damn.
yeah, so I don't know how I feel about like short rollouts. Like I like to see like artists like build the
Yeah.
momentum and build the moment,
Get
but
me excited.
it's a
Yeah.
different time, I guess. Like people just be like, "Yo, album next week," and I'm like, "Okay."
And then
all right.
That's
Another one
actually
too.
been my problem, because when I was making music a lot, that's all I would do is like, yo, drop an album 2 months. I've had like 6 to 5 projects, and I feel like I only one of them. Damn, I don't remember how many projects I have around there, but I think I don't remember me having like a real like rollout for an album, like have a party or like have like a listening party, or like I don't know, like put a billboard up or some shit. Like that shit is actually like, it makes a big deal for like people to anticipate your album.
Well, because it like people always remember that moment. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I was trying to capture with this. Like I've been talking about this album, just the title. Even like I post a clip in the studio on my story for months from Stamford With Love, an album by Jet Perry, from Stamford With Love. Now, I want to annoy you with the amount of times you see this title. You don't even have to listen to the album to know, all right, this nigga dropped an album. Like,
Right.
because it's like, why work on an album for years and then just it falls on deaf ears? You know what I mean? Like, you're Baby Keem, so it's like you have millions of fans.
Yeah,
But like for smaller artists, a longer rollout is definitely essential. Like I feel like
I need more eyes to see me first.
yeah, you need the max amount of eyes, and to do that, you need to give yourself as much time as you can. But at the same time, for anybody, if you're like trying to get new listeners, you want a quick, like honestly, you want the music to be out.
Yeah, you gotta
So, like,
service the listeners.
Yeah, like if I'm boosting a post, running meta ads or something, like on like Spread Love, for example,
yeah.
that song's out already. Cause like if they don't know you, you could catch their ear and that's gold, right? But if it's like next week, all right,
Yeah.
they're not
your
staying.
chance.
Yeah, they're not staying. Like
So you gotta have.
they want to
shit
be able to
go
immediately
already.
tap in. Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, so that's more so for people who are already tapped in. Like if you like the fan base that you have now that's listening, that's when you want the long rollout to let them know, like, okay, if you follow me, you're here. So
Yeah.
you're gonna be seeing my posts. You're gonna be seeing me rolling this out. But if it's somebody who you're trying to like become, like make a listener,
Yeah.
that music's got to be out already. By
sure.
the time it comes across their table, you know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But
That's when you can actually go and be like, yo, this direct to consumer shit, you can pay for it right now.
yeah,
I got you with the link.
yeah,
Fuck the Apple,
$700.
fuck Spotify, fuck all that shit.
Yeah, $700.
yeah.
Wait, so you're saying like you have a set price, or they can pay you
You
whatever
pay
they
what
want?
you want. Like starting at
Wow.
$1, you pay whatever you want.
Wow, that's
Like,
crazy.
yeah. So, and it's like,
That's fair.
in my opinion, like if somebody had to ask me like what would retail price be, I'd probably say like $12. It's like $1 per song. You know what I mean?
That's
I think
fire.
that's fair.
Makes sense.
But like the model I have on Even, it's like, yeah, literally just pay $1. There have been some people who just paid like $2. There was one, my
For
best
the entire album or just the
yeah, for the
singles?
entire album. Like before it came out, it was like a week early. It's like, yo, album comes out for everybody, like streaming service and stuff on Valentine's Day. If you want the whole album right now, pay literally $1. And I feel like people didn't understand that. Mind you, I still got a good amount of sales and stuff, but like I feel like people were just seeing it and be like, all right, pay what you want. But it's like, yo, you can literally just give me $1 and you'll listen to the whole album.
Literally.
$1 is like
$1.05,
a lot for niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my cash app.
if my album's not worth $1, I shouldn't have made the shit. Like, you know, it's like
that's not
Be
true.
honest.
That's not true, bro.
But I like that concept because it's like it's a good way for people to show love too. Because it's like
I'm doing it going forward as long as Even is like out and continues to like be around. My next project, because I plan on dropping another one this year probably. I'm doing direct to consumer probably a few weeks early.
You're still on streaming services though, right?
Yeah, we're from Stamford With Love, available everywhere.
That's fire.
Yeah, nah, like I'm on Spotify and stuff, but like, you know, Spotify and Apple Music is cool, like for like just to get people to listen. But for an artist, you getting paid 1/8 of a penny per stream.
Baby Keem good though.
Baby Keem is fine.
Blessed.
Yeah, Baby Keem is fine.
that's
So what
dirty.
do we
But yeah, nah, Keem's project was solid. I
what
thought
are
it
we
was
rating it though?
number wise. I mean, I thought it was good. I don't know if I think it's better. I don't think it's better than Melodic Blue. I don't think it's better than Die For My Bitch. I'll probably give it like I'll probably say like a 7-ish, like a 7.3 maybe. So,
I was going with
7.3.
7.5.
I'm no music
Too,
critic.
yeah, 7.5.
7.5.
Just going with a 7.
7.
Yeah, so.
That is a safe number,
We're
but
not trying to go
That's
too crazy,
7.5.
man. There's still love for you, bro. There's still a lot of love for you. You feel
I'll
me?
play some shit.
nah,
man.
I think Keem is like of the younger generation, like 25 and below, or
Yeah.
I think he's like one of the standouts. Like I think he's on a roll. He's got a good discog so far. He's 25. He's still got the world ahead of him, and he's got one of the greatest rappers in the world
Rapping on his album.
Stamped on his shoulder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Literally.
you know, he really can't fail unless he like completely falls off musically or just disappears. But
And I was actually expecting Kendrick to hop on J. Cole's project because there was a rumor that they actually had a song together, but they scrapped it off the album. So it was actually kind of cool to still hear Kendrick on a new album though, because Baby Keem and him, it's a cool collab. I like hearing Kendrick more when he collabs a lot more.
I wasn't crazy about his feature. I don't think Kendrick's had like a really good feature in a while.
Since I like that.
I literally said that. Yes,
Yeah.
like that's probably his last great feature.
Yeah.
Prior to that, it was probably like the 2010s. A
Alright.
little bit after that, maybe.
Nah, I'm not joking.
Nah, not 2010s. Like not that
Nah,
far
I'm
back,
lying.
but like
That wasn't his last one. His last great feature was on
the SZA album.
the Pusha T album. The Pusha T and
Kendrick?
yeah.
Oh,
Kendrick had
I'm bugging. You're
Yeah,
right.
it was on
I forgot-
A$AP.
Nah, you're
I love
right. I
bad
forgot the name of the
bitches,
song,
like
bro.
Bronx.
Nah,
That's the era I'm thinking
No,
of.
on Chains and Whips.
on the Chains and Whips. Clips.
Yeah,
It
no,
was
that's
off the
great.
Clips album.
Kendrick, I apologize.
Yeah.
I forgot that. Yeah, that was last summer.
That was last year.
Yeah. Okay, so that was his last great feature. That was his last great.
I would say
What's
that.
how'd the verse go?
Huh?
How'd the verse go?
I can't even.
Not the candidate.
But you know what I remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, hold this finale. My pet talk turned into a pet rally. Come on, man.
That's when
Wait,
Kendrick
y'all
was
talking,
like,
y'all talking about fucking problems?
yeah, that was probably like what?
You bringing that back to 2011?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm
That's his
confused.
best feature.
That's the time.
Wait, you saying that's his best
That
feature?
was,
That's when he was
I
like on
remember
his
that.
best feature
not his
run.
best feature.
y'all gonna name other ones.
That's
Kid.
not Kendrick's
Give me
best
a
feature,
verse.
bro. Come on, what are we talking about? You're gonna tell me his verse on fucking problems is his best
That was
feature?
like peak, like
Featured
featured
I don't
Kendrick.
know. That's
You're
that's
No
kind of
beef,
hard.
not referencing
As far as
nothing, bro.
memorability, yeah, it's up there for sure. But like best feature, like nah. We talk Control is probably his all time. That's probably his magnum opus. That's the one everybody's gonna. Yeah, you might not be able to remember all the Control, but it's like that was like a culture.
I got love for you all, but I'm trying to murder you niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts. I remember that.
You know, I was literally on Discord like, what was that yesterday? And I was saying like, yo, I feel like the Control verse was a little overrated, and they started cooking me. And so like,
wasn't
so I pulled the
overrated.
verse up and I was reading it, and I was like, nah, he went stupid. He went
Yeah,
stupid.
he's actually fire.
I do feel like sometimes Kendrick be phoning it in on his features though. Like his more melodic stuff, I'll be like, what is like the Good Flirts? Like I'm good on that. Like I don't need Kendrick singing and being melodic. Like it doesn't do much for me. I prefer to hear him rapping.
I like when he kind of like extends his artillery a little
I
bit.
like it, but it's either hit or miss for me sometimes.
Yeah,
like
I'm
him
just
and J.
happy he's
Cole,
trying
when they
type
try
shit.
to like
J. Cole gotta stop.
like you know, I was in this debate. I know we're not talking about the fall off, but like we can transition there.
It's
But
all right.
like I was in this debate about the fall off, and like I was talking to some of my boys about it, and we were arguing like which is better, like disc 29 or disc 39. And I was saying 29 is much better because like
I said
I don't like
39.
that singing shit in 39. Like he's doing way too much singing on 39, and I feel like the disc 29, I just feel like it has stronger songs on it. You know what I mean? Like in my opinion. But like, you know, of the big three, quote unquote, I feel like they all have their strengths and weaknesses. Drake is obviously the melody guy, the hit guy. That's who you go to for melodies. I don't need to hear J. Cole and Kendrick sing.
I agree.
I'm not saying I hate it every time, but it's hit or miss.
Yeah.
Kendrick is the conceptual artsy guy. You know what I mean? For the concepts, for the big art, for the like.
For the people.
Revolutionary.
Kendrick's got that.
Yeah.
Culture.
Cole, he's the everyman, like the average person.
Schmo.
The Joe Schmo can get jiggy with J. Cole because it's like it's not super adventurous artistically, and he's the best rapper of the three, I think. Like lyrically,
He's not. He's like locally woke. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like he doesn't have the big concepts
going
like
on.
Kendrick, but you know they all have their strengths and weaknesses. Like you know, but
Yeah, Kendrick is more of like trying to put the community together into a song. Like J. Cole is trying to put his life into a song. Like
Yeah,
it's more
I
personal
think Drake
experience.
is just trying to get everybody to celebrate his songs. You feel me? So everybody is showing you the epitome of like different aspects of a human, but in a different way. Like one is like a personal one is like an external one, and then the other one is like a universal one where we all kind of like get along. It's pretty dope because that's like the three different types of people in the world anyway.
that's deep, man.
Thanks. But moving forward, my boy Dave East, he actually dropped something to me that I enjoy a little bit more than Baby Keem's album, honestly. And it's called For the Love too, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to see him this weekend.
Oh, you got to see him live?
No, we have an event that we're about to do this weekend, and he's supposed to be headlining it. So we're doing the interviews for the. You should come. We're doing the interviews for like the artists, for the people who's performing and shit. Hopefully we
What
get to
day?
interview
What day
him.
is it?
It's this Saturday.
Saturday.
The 28th.
The 28th.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see about it. I had something planned for. What time is it though, and where?
I can send you a flyer. I don't know the information off the top of my head, unfortunately.
All right,
I'm
we'll
terrible
chop
with
it.
that.
We'll chop
Nah,
it.
but that album For the Love too was actually pretty dope. I love how he made it that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air like cover. He had
Yeah.
Carlton and Ashley on it. That shit was pretty sick.
There was a lot of like just old school references. Like I definitely hear like some of the samples that was in there, and I was like, oh shit, my boy is really bodying that shit. One thing I like about Davies, it's like the production on it, even though he sounds like he raps the same flow, almost all the beats was like different, so it didn't even matter. So it just sounded so tough to me. Like I don't know, like Davies is one of those niggas who could get away with just sounding the same, and I'm not mad at it. Like
Is this considered an album though? Like,
yeah,
it was only 7 songs. It's 19 minutes. I mean, I feel like it could have been a
That's like
little
an
bit longer,
EP,
but
yeah.
like the beat selection was nice, like you said. Definitely gave old school vibes. Like I went with the theme of like everything in the album cover. You feel me? Just
I don't
retro,
know
like.
that name of the original song, but it's like one of like when Joe Budden's about to take like a little halftime break during the show, he plays this song.
Is it the Two Outlanders?
And let me hear it. That one. I don't remember the original sample for this, but
Yeah.
that shit was actually really dope. They
Nah,
bodied that shit.
original sample is some shit that I'll really bump to this day.
Yeah, it's,
Wait for this song.
it's Rapper's Delight.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's this, bro?
Yeah.
I think it's a play on this.
I don't-
There's another song
Yeah,
that
I
sounds
don't- nah.
similar
Hold
to
on, let the
that.
beat start. Let the beat start.
Nah, it's not that one.
I don't think it's. There's another one that's like very similar to this.
Is that?
This is close to like the you blow my mind.
Yeah, that one.
Isley Brothers. Oh no, that's the Gap Band. Outstanding. Dun, dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun,
Make me wanna shout.
yeah, that.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the song though, but that's the
Outstanding.
original sample.
Outstanding.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go. Good shit. Good ear. So we all went black ear. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Literally.
that's the original.
That's the washed anthem too.
Good
Like
shit.
if you like if you see on like Twitter and Instagram when they like when they when they're talking about a player being washed,
Yeah,
like they use that song.
Yeah.
Like they use the Celtic Shaq picture. Then you see like Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia. Then you see like they just show all these like washed players. They show like Iverson in the Memphis Grizzlies jersey. I'm like, yeah, y'all are
That's
creative,
funny. But nah, for this album, when I seen the, cause like to me, I was a big Dave East fan. You feel me? Coming from Harlem, definitely felt like I could relate. But I feel like throughout the years, he hasn't really like filled my cup. To be honest, like it just sounded super repetitive, super boom bap. So when I seen the cover, I'm like, nah, I gotta tap in, see what's going on. But I would say it was almost a no skip. Honestly, he probably went like 6 for 7. I was
it was
not a
20
fan of number 2. What
yeah,
you
skipping
want? Like
7 songs.
I
It's a
would have
no
been.
skip if it's 20 minutes long, of course.
I
nah,
mean,
that's not true, nigga.
he would be flopping with a 7-6 songer, but with that song, like I didn't like the beat. Like if he was the feature on it and it wasn't his main song, then I probably would have been more like tolerable to it. But like as soon as I heard the beat and I heard him like rapping on it, I'm like, nah, he could have kept that off the album.
I agree.
But everything else, like from the old school beats to like him keeping his same flow, dreaming was tough. Like honestly, I would say 6 out of 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna give
Did
this
you mean
album
this
like
to-
9 out of 10 for me because this is something I'm gonna listen to over and over again for sure.
He said a 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
Did he drop the project earlier this year too?
he's a very consistent artist,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I don't listen to everything that Dave East drops. So this is one that I would listen to and actually go back to. Like usually when I listen to him, I appreciate more of his freestyles than anything.
That's
But-
crazy. I didn't even know he dropped that East mix earlier this year.
I mean, for me and for the album as well too, I think I could give this one at least like an 8.5. It was pretty good, and I found myself like once I ended up listening to the entirety of it, I was already looped back by like 3 songs, and I was just like, this album's just good. Like you feel me?
Facts.
I can spin the block for real.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Shout out to Dave East. What you
Change
rating, my
feature.
fault?
I didn't listen to it.
Yo, go listen to that shit.
I'm
man.
not super tapped in with
He's in right
Dave
now.
East.
Man, that's some Stanford shit, man. Yo, what's up, man?
Nah, nothing against Dave East. You know what I mean? I'll fuck with Dave East, like from what I've heard from him in the past, but
Nah, definitely come through.
he's just not like one of the rappers I'll listen to like
Word.
that.
It's a good quick listen though.
I'm gonna check it out. No, I'll check it
some
out now
fun.
because we were on the pod. I seen a clip of him earlier today where he was talking about Chris Webby too, and he was saying how like
Wow.
he like opened for Chris Webby in like 2014. He was like, yeah, that shit humbled me, man. Like, cause he was on his podcast with like Fab and all them. And he was like, yeah, like, he's like, it's a white boy out of Connecticut, Chris Webby, da da da. He's like, I opened for him in 2014. He was like, man, I thought I was popping. Like, them niggas booed me off the stage. They were like, Webby, like, and like, it's weird how like some people like levels in music, like
Yeah.
because like I feel like people always say, oh, like CT doesn't have any like artists, da da da, but like we have like quite a few artists. Like, you know, you got Annoyed, you got Sholey, you got Ty Henney, you got Chris Webby, obviously,
Yeah.
probably the biggest one. You got Jet Perry.
Jet Perry.
Yeah.
Feel me?
I ain't in the class of those just yet. Like, you know, I do pay homage to the big dogs, but like,
But
like,
she is in a class.
yeah, I'm in a class somewhere, you know. But
I felt that.
Webby, like, he's one that, and like, I'm cool with Webby. Like, he like is in a like the perfect spot you'd want to be in because he's not like super big where he can't like live a normal life.
He makes money off his like.
But he
music,
also
right?
is like, not to like pocket watch him, but like incredibly rich and successful rapper.
It's
You
like
know what I
really
mean?
rich. You might run into him at the edge. Like, you know what
I mean, yeah, like literally though, like he'll be just out. You could just catch him in the grocery store or somewhere like, yo, Webby, yeah, what's up? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like
Cool guy.
he still lives like a very normal life. I'm pretty sure Dave East and them niggas are like that too, because they're not like superstars.
Yeah.
But like Dave East would maybe be considered the bigger star culturally,
Yeah,
but like
Nah.
Webby, I
would say so.
guarantee outstreams him, and like revenue wise from off merch, his tours and stuff. I guarantee he sells way more than Dave East. But if you talk to the average hip hop fan, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, Dave East. Yeah, I know Dave East."
I think it's
That's
a
a
home
fact.
court advantage though, type shit. Like, he
Bro,
was
not
in
even
Connecticut.
outside of Connecticut. Webby could go to like Denver and he sells out the amphitheater in Denver.
No, but I'm saying like, if like Dave East opened for Webby in Connecticut, yeah, like this is like
Well, if
Webby's home base.
well,
but
yeah. I mean,
say
in New
Chris
York,
Webby
obviously,
opens for Dave East.
I would say that Webby could probably headline if they for some reason were going on tour together, just those two. I feel like across the country, I think Webby would be headlining most of those shows. Like
That's a good little debate. I don't know.
it's a weird debate, like Chris Webby or Dave East. is sitting up talking about that, but like
Nobody,
yo,
but
Webby,
it's like
that's a good one though.
That is a good one, though.
Webby's like his like
Nah, I know Webby's him. I've been following him since I was a kid. Like,
yeah, like
he's the one who put me on to Mac Miller off that I Need a Dollar shit.
yo, him and Mac Miller like
Yeah.
worked from way back, like
Yeah.
you know. So yeah, nah, like it's an interesting. It's interesting how that works though, because it's like I feel like a lot of he's like a really big artist, but he's also not. You know what I'm saying? Neither is Dave East. Dave East isn't like that big, but like
They're
culturally,
They're
like
like B artists who like they make money off their shit, but they don't really have to worry about all that extra shit like that comes with really being super commercialized. You
right.
feel me? So
Hey,
Dave
artist.
East also like does some acting stuff. You know what I mean? He was like
Yeah.
in the Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang,
shows.
yeah.
He does like extra stuff. I don't think, to my knowledge, like
I
I
haven't
don't think
seen
Webby
Webby
does
doing
anything
that, yeah.
outside of music. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
plays like he'll stream and stuff. Like he'll play video games on Twitch, but like
oh word,
yeah.
damn. I knew Webby changed on me because when I was a kid, he did not have like a beard, no facial hair, nothing. And then once I got out of college, I saw him with like facial hair. I'm like, oh shit, we are really living in different times.
Yeah, got all the tattoos and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah.
I was like, damn, Webby changed, bro. I remember him, bro. Like he had like a no facial hair. His like fitted cap was all the way up here, type shit. Bro was spitting with his tank top
he
on.
was like your standard like frat rap white boy rapper, you know what I mean? But then he like grew
bro
into
had
like
bars though.
yeah, he's always been a good rapper. He's always been a
Yeah,
good rapper.
I really respect talent. But speaking of not talent, because this album
You don't
I-
respect
crazy.
talent.
No,
Tell
I
us
like
more.
I like Chris Webby's talent, but I'm saying like this album I didn't really feel like had a lot of talent on it. It's kind of like a little lackadaisical to me. Mozzy and EST Gee dropped No Chance in Hell. I don't know, man. I listened to it multiple times. There was like 3 songs on there that were like solid, but I think how you guys felt about the other albums, this one wasn't like hitting home for me at all.
I hear that. For me, there was no chance of how I thought. Intrusive Thoughts, it was a lot better of a like album put together between them. Like again, there's a couple songs like if I could look through, I feel like I favorited at least like 2 if I'm going back.
Yeah, I would have to go on my phone and check, but
Let's take a look. On here, actually, see, I didn't even have shit fucking favorited. I did not enjoy this
Nah.
album. Like,
I feel like the problem with like a Mozzy album or a collab album with Mozzy is like his voice is so distinctive that it's hard. And same thing with ESTG. Like it's hard to not have the song sound so repetitive. You feel me? So that's why like it seemed like they started off strong in the beginning of the album, and then by the end of the album, it's like, all right, did I hear this song already? You feel me?
nah, actually, I feel like in the beginning they started off with a lot of like turned up music, but then at the end they slowed it down and really started talking about some shit. So I feel like towards the end they gave us like real, substance, and then in the beginning, I think it was like really like party music and shit.
Yeah,
But
shit
to
to play in
me-
the car and all that.
Yeah, but to me, I think they fucked up with this album. It was just hard to like the transitions wasn't really good. This goes back to your point. Like this is a complete
Throwaway.
like playlist album. This is not a concept album. There's nothing like, you know, anything that you're going to learn about this album really, but it was just really songs put on on a playlist. Here, this is music. There's an album. Here's a
That's
cover art.
usually how like a collab album works, though. You know what I mean? I feel like it'll be two guys in the studio, and it's like, yo, let's make a collab album. Like, you know, nobody's gonna be like, yo, let's think of some crazy concept. It's like,
I mean,
just put some
Eminem and
songs.
Royce the 5'9" did with Bad Meets Evil.
but they're a duo. Like they're an actual, you know what I mean? Like they're a duo. I mean more so like, you know, like as much as I love this project, like Her Loss, I feel like Her Loss is just like songs put together.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It was
But-
probably like some Drake songs that was like, yo, I need you on it. Probably some 21 songs that was just like, yo, you get like, I feel like that's a lot of the ways that like collab albums even come about. You know what I mean? Like, even What a Time to Be Alive, you could tell that was just a Future project, and Drake was like, I'm gonna just throw some verses on here, add some hooks. You know what I mean?
Thank God he did it that way.
I appreciate it though.
Yeah, because that shit came out fire.
It did. I do think it's the worst of the two collab albums he's made with other rappers. Like, you know,
I don't know.
What the What a Time to Be Alive is worse than like Her Loss.
I think Her Loss is a better project.
You know why I
Front to
don't
back.
agree? Because I think that you start to look at it too critically, and when What a Time came out, it was like, damn, what a time.
Well,
to be
yeah, like
alive. So,
What a
like,
Time.
Can't be like,
Culturally, like it was like crazy to see Drake and Future made a like I remember that.
Not even, bro.
2016,
It was
like,
just life.
there's no occasion.
Like
It's
life
in the-
was amazing around that time.
Yeah, nah, I know.
Definitely.
It's the collective universal 2016 experience. Like it was
That
like
was 2015. He dropped that. He dropped
was
that
that 2015?
That might have been like right
What a Time to
before
Be
the
Alive?
2016 blow up.
That, I blend 2015 and 16 low key because that was just peak life. Like, you know,
It was incredible.
It's that meme. It's that meme with like the grass is green and the sun's out, the sky's super blue, and it's like your average day in 2016. It's
Bro.
like just life was just
Yeah.
you know.
Can't front. That's a tough debate. Like Her Loss and What a Time to Be Alive is both, in my opinion, no skip albums. Like
damn, that is
There's some
top to
skips.
bottom.
Nah, I ain't
Nah,
gonna
I'm
lie.
not
I'm
saying
not that big of a
There are
21
definitely some
fan.
skips
On which album?
on both of them.
On her, yeah.
There's definitely some skips.
Nah, you only skip big rings, scholarships.
I'm not skipping big.
I'm not skipping either of those.
Not even exactly. You only really skip scholarships in
Nah.
plastic bags.
Nah, I like
That's-
plastic. Bag.
Hell no.
I like plastic. Bag.
See, that's why you can't. Then it is.
I'm
no
skipping
It's a no.
Jumpman though in 2026.
Jumpman.
In
That's one of the
2026?
hottest songs
No.
on there.
In 2026,
No.
if a nigga throw Jumpman on in the function,
That was
you might have to get
actually was
paused.
Maybe in the phone.
that was like on the
Maybe in the
radio
function.
more than
Well, in
all
the
of these other
function is
songs.
fine, but don't throw it on in the car. I'm gonna be like, nigga, are you playing Jumpman in
Jumpman,
2026?
those boys up to something.
Like, for real,
What? That song still go crazy.
Big rings, I don't remember. No, because I got some really big rings.
Alright,
Yeah,
yeah,
never
some
mind.
really-
What a time.
I don't
to be
remember
alive.
Jersey.
I ain't gonna lie, and even Her
Jersey was
Loss.
one of them.
I think plastic bag. You dance all night, girl. You
I always
deserve
like
it.
plastic
Yeah,
bag.
Plastic bag. What?
But I'm saying I
I'm
skipped
going
that.
with What a Time to Be Alive than Her Loss. I'm sorry, because
I think most people
That's what I'm
would
saying.
because
Yeah.
of the time it came out. You know what I mean? Like,
but just the album, bro. Like,
but I think I find myself going back to Her Loss more. Like, I have the Her Loss CD in my car.
it was
Like,
a
I have
Circle Loco and
Circle Loco's ass.
Spin again. Spin about you.
Spin about you.
Treacherous
I'm not going to
Twin.
that. I'm not touching Treacherous Twin.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's tough. All of them. I would say if I had to get rid of like one, it would either be like
It's her loss.
Pussy and Money. Pussy and Millions, pause, with Travis Scott.
Yeah, I could do without that.
Or
it has
What's
more
Privileged
major
rappers.
distribution?
I agree.
What's major distribution?
um,
I don't want to go.
Wait, where you see that at?
distribution.
You see, every time
Uh-huh.
niggas don't remember. That's
No,
how you know.
I
Yeah,
literally was
this
listening to it
shit.
today. Like,
But you got the CD in
It's
car.
on
You
my
don't count.
dick for real.
Yeah,
This man
You got
studied.
great music
He
taste.
studied for the test.
that's a fact.
And then the shit switches up. The beat drops. Switches
Man,
up.
I don't give a
shit
fuck,
poppin'.
man.
nah,
Alright?
that's
Shout out
that
to
might be
Drake.
my favorite song.
It's kind of
neither.
crazy how every single time we talked about an album today,
Drake.
either Drake, Kendrick, or
All right,
J.
yeah,
Cole
these
came
nniggas are
first.
banned from
Go.
the rest of the conversation.
Go. I'm
No
always
more Big
entertaining
Three
it.
talks. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't
Mozzy
even-
and EST Gee, I'm gonna give that shit a strong 6.5. Solid.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7.
7.
That's pretty high for.
I'm gonna go.
I fuck with EST Gee. I fuck with Mozzy too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the album itself I wasn't really a fan of.
Ra's my boy, so I'm gonna give him a 7 too.
All right, Rob? He's not a. All right. Okay.
My boy Rad is turning over new leaves. Okay.
If you support it, I support it.
All right. There was somebody like Rob said that you look like earlier. Oh yeah, you do.
He does look like a random cornerback. Like, I don't know.
Nah, he looked like Ti
Like,
before he cut the
know.
dreads.
He said he looked like who?
Ti before he cut the dreads.
I could kind of see that. I could kind of see it.
Live your hairstyle. Live your
He
life.
said before he cut the
Live
dreads
your life.
Yeah.
that are on his head right now.
Live
Ti
your
just cut his
life.
dreads.
Oh, and he grew them back.
No, he just cut them off again.
Like T.I. just cut it off.
But you grew yours back.
Oh,
He's
you're
looking at
talking
him
about
like,
T.I.
that's the dreads.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a wig. Like,
Oh, we talking about the
what-
same guy?
So he looks like Ti.
Speaking of T.I. and his son King Harris, they got a quick verses. You know, I've been had one
He be
coming,
potting.
but I was letting you have fun.
He said, you fucked up my transition.
Anyway, T.I. King Harris, they already got some beef going versus 50. 50 recently posted a picture of Tiny on Insta, and then King Harris got a lot more aggressive after he seen all that. Y'all seen any of the drama going on between them? T.I. ended up dropping the verses as well too about it. I think it was Nice. What was it called?
The right one.
Nice on me, right?
The right one.
The right one. Thank you. What y'all think about that?
That shit funny as hell. Anytime 50
Funny.
is in some trolling shit, bro, it's like the world has to tune in, bro. It's hard not to
I don't
tap
feel
into
like
his
it's
troll.
funny though. They over here mentioning I get it like with what you mean by funny because 50 doing it just to like poke at people, but then I feel like T.I.'s son taking it to like extra context and mentioning like 50's like deceased mother was just like a little bit over the top in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like you leave the dead out of conversations for sure. But he's a little kid. Like it's like, where
That's
can
a
you
grown
really
ass
poke?
man, though. He's a grown ass man. We can't give him that excuse. Like,
Yeah, he definitely don't get a
He's
pass.
not a little kid though.
He's probably like 20.
A young adult.
Not a kid.
A young adult. I mean, regardless whether he was
Young
30 or
adult.
15, like you feel me, you shouldn't get a pass for talking on death. But respectfully, it's hard to like really jab 50 where it hurts. Honestly, like I feel like you gotta hit him with a low blow like that to really get his attention.
yeah, he's 21.
Yeah, so if you that age,
21.
you definitely old enough to get your ass whooped. You feel me? And
100%.
honestly, King Harris, I understand where he came from because usually when somebody hit low, you low key gotta go lower sometimes.
Talked about his mom.
Yeah, he talked
know,
about
gloves-
his mom.
gloves come
And
off.
grandma.
Yeah, so
Yeah, gloves come off.
this all came to be all because of a versus that was supposed to happen. I guess 50 dodged the versus and T.I. was like, nigga, now you on some bitch shit, and now they're going back and forth, and now 50 started trolling online, and then T.I. was like, I bet, let me go in the booth. But how'd you guys feel about the actual song that T.I. really dissed this nigga with? Was it a fire song? Did you guys, the right one? Was it, y'all bumping that shit again?
It's mid. I'm not gonna bump it again, but like I wouldn't say it's like trash. Like you feel me? I can respect T.I. Like he could definitely still go in the booth and make some shit that I'm gonna like bump my head to. I ain't gonna be like, nah, turn this shit off.
He said his head looked like a Lego.
He started the song off calling him a Lego head. Like
He having fun. I mean, I'm not gonna definitely spin back and be like, I need to hear this beef song. Like he's the same as like it's like Kendrick and Drake. Like I'm not going back and spinning those old songs again either. Like
Actually,
it comes and goes, and I'm like, all right.
Family Matters.
Yeah, I hit Family Matters a couple
Great
times.
songs.
Family Matters.
Family Matters.
I actually got the whole entire beef on the playlist. So like anytime I want, I could just go back and listen to it from like
You got
top
it in
to
order.
bottom. Yeah, in order. Like that
Wow.
except for the Tupac one because they took it off, but I would have to like do some illegal shit to get it back
I don't
on.
think
That
Kendrick
AI
put the 615 in LA or whatever that one is. I don't think he put that on streaming either.
Yeah.
The
Those
OJ gloves, yeah. But what are we talking about? Ti.
Back to Drake.
You know, if this was like if this was like 2008, I'd be like, oh yeah. But like
Facts.
no,
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
like no shade, but
real.
like 50 don't make music like that anymore. So like
He's
This
not
is-
even.
this
making
is-
What's
music.
a versus if you're not gonna respond? Like,
Well, this is peak 50, like peak 50 when he was like active musically and stuff. Like, yeah, this would be exciting. You know what I mean? Peak Ti when he, but like we talking about two legends. Don't get me wrong, but
They
like
washed up.
I'm not gonna say washed because like, well, 50 might be washed, but
I don't think
Ti
50's
just
washed.
hasn't been active like that. I know this next album he's about to roll out. He said it's supposed to be his last one. I believe that though.
yeah, he just dropped a single not too long ago.
Yeah, and that one I think Pharrell
Let 'em
produced
know.
it. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one sounds good.
That shit was
Like,
dope.
I just want to hear how the album's gonna sound. Like, just stick to the music. Like, I mean, this is gonna help obviously
Yeah,
his
he's definitely
sales
using
with the
50 as a
album.
rollout right now.
Yeah. It's good timing.
Yeah.
But
50.
like I don't care to see a back and forth in music like with them.
They're not gonna go back and forth.
They're not. I don't think 50's getting in the booth.
I don't think so.
It's crazy because I think he can. Like, if he wanted to, like, if it was worth his energy,
No, man.
I
like,
never took a straight path forward.
I'm not even
I feel
gonna
like
lie,
he could fry both of
The
them. like
last
T.I.
fire
and
ass
King.
song 50 dropped was it was bat, yeah, go get the strap. That shit. I am not gang. I do not gang bang.
Isn't that an Uncle
that's-
Murder? That's not an
that's
Uncle Murder
that
song?
was a feature, yeah, Uncle Murder.
Nah, I
So
think
Uncle
his
Murder
best
was featured
song
on
was his
it.
power song.
50 was featured on it.
Yeah.
Let's not forget he hopped
I
on a
can't even
Pop
count
Smoke beat not too long ago. This was a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, didn't he? Yeah, he was on
Him
that.
and Roddy Rich.
Oh,
I think it was
yeah.
Pop, Roddy, and
That
This
one-
came out
50's
2018.
verse
Get
was-
the strap.
It was.
It was mad.
Yeah.
But this shit was on the radio, heavy.
It was.
Yeah, that shit was. Nah.
I remember that.
Yeah, 50 hasn't been making hits in a long time.
I'm not checking for 50's music. Like, if I'm being honest, I am kind of curious. I am more curious about Ti's new album than I am for anything 50 would be doing musically.
It's tough.
Nah, I would say
Even though
I
I
excited.
would say I'm a bigger 50 fan in general, just overall. Like,
So you're saying Ti will win the verses?
in a versus, like that's a different format though, because it's like they're playing their best songs back to back.
Yeah. So who you
I
think will
don't
win?
know.
Bro, 50 has like colossal songs.
For Candy
Like
Shop,
T.I.
In
got
the
big songs, don't get me
Club,
wrong.
like,
He's
yeah.
got big songs. And he has songs that like transcend hip hop. Like he's got the Live Your Life and all that
That
stuff.
transcends hip hop.
Live Your Life was big in pop. Yeah.
Okay.
He also
Live
got
your
some
life.
joints with JT.
I got my mind on my
He
money.
got some joints with JT. He could play his features. He's got blurred lines. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
T.I. got some joints. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
He definitely do.
Yeah.
But 50 got like you got in the
You can
club.
find
nigga.
him in the
Yeah.
club. Bottles full
Yo,
of
all he
ain't gonna
has
lie,
to
Get
do
Rich or
is
Die
play
Trying
those first
alone.
two albums. Like,
Ain't
and I
there
feel
love
like,
D on the dog?
I think it would be a good versus though. I do think it would be a good versus. I'm not saying he's gonna kill T.I.
Out of 10 songs, it'll be close.
because if they're both playing if they're playing mixtape joints too, 50 nah, I gotta give it to
What wins? Live Your Life or 21 Questions?
I mean, come on. Be
21.
for real.
21.
Be for real. Live your life.
Okay, you see,
I mean,
then
Live Your Life
it
will live.
didn't transcend.
I don't. I mean, it did transcend because I remember seeing
It
it.
transcended.
put
Like
ATL on the
Airrack,
map,
bro.
bro.
It was on pop radio and stuff, but like the white people would go crazy for that one. I don't
Yeah.
think in a versus that does anything for you.
Yeah.
Like he gonna be like, yeah, I'm about to kill you with this one, partner. You're gonna be a shiner. And the crowd is just gonna be.
I never care what haters say.
Nah, literally.
That's wicked.
21
though.
questions is
Paid to wait
iconic.
for
Like,
cats to get paid today. It's like,
Like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
yeah,
hard.
niggas gonna be in the crowd like, boo.
literally.
This ain't it.
But the second you hear, New York City.
Niggas to this day is still asking their bitch 21 questions. Like,
We also
Yeah.
have to be aware of our bias, like our East Coast bias, our New York bias, our tri-state area bias. Like we got to be aware because like some records that ring off up here for Ti, it's not the same that if they ring off down there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
That's true.
you know, it, like
demographic is
Definitely.
I'm
important.
sure
on your demographics.
being outside in Atlanta from 2004 to 2008, 2009 in his peak is different. It was a different
Yeah,
experience.
because I heard that like when Not Like Us dropped, it must have been something crazy out there. Like in,
I
in the
mean,
West
I
Coast.
could feel it just from being even over here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I go out west pretty much every year, like around like April, and like I was out there. Actually, I was out there right before Not Like Us came out. So it was like Push Ups came out, and then I think Kendrick. And then Drake dropped that Tupac bullshit. By the time I got back home, that's when Kendrick started responding. So like, I didn't get to see Not Like Us in its peak actually over there, but like,
Nah,
my
Not
boy-
Like Us came out after that.
it did. But like, I was in LA for like, I think it was like that Coachella weekend, and like I remember Drake dropped Push Ups, and like remember he was like trolling Kendrick like, yo, respond.
Yeah.
The last, like, before I got on like I took a bus actually across country, which is fun fact. But like before I got on my bus to go back, he had dropped that Tupac thing, and then there was like a few days before Kendrick dropped Euphoria. You know what I'm saying? So like I wasn't like out there to see that response, but
Yeah.
I do wish like I could have seen it like at the height of like Not Like Us.
Yeah.
Because I already know they were like
Head ass.
yeah, out of every car, you know what I mean? Like because
Accidentally Kurt walking in front of your students and shit.
Literally.
That shit is insane.
I know. You know what else is the same? Again, El Mencho, drug lord, leader of the JNGC, just been recently captured and also died. While en route to the hospital trying to get treated from medical attention by the government, by the Mexican government. We don't know yet. I mean, I don't know. Nobody knows. Like, all you know is he died en route. You feel me? I mean, there was gunshots prior. They found him with 2 bodyguards on the way to capture him, and then from there was a whole lot of riots ensuing all over the city. Another drug leader, one of like his second-hand men, as well, arranged like a whole bunch of like robberies and bombs and arsons, and he even put a bounty of like $1,100 on like police officers' heads, like, and military members' heads, like, throughout the city. Did you guys hear anything about this?
I didn't even know all the details.
If you want to be a successful drug dealer and rise to the top and not lose all your fortunes, by no means you should ever, ever, ever,
Ever.
ever allow women around you.
Yeah.
They are the downfall. They have been the downfall since the cavemen of times. Troy died because of a woman. Do you guys know who Troy is, motherfucker?
Brad Pitt.
Yeah. All right.
That
And
movie is legend.
it's just women continue to
He
be the
died because of a
downfall
woman. I
of
thought he got shot in
civilization.
the
He died for
Achilles.
Died for
Or am
love.
I thinking-
Titanic, same shit. You could have swam your ass away.
All
right,
these
There was
women
enough
stink
room
shit.
on that goddamn wood panel
Definitely
for
was.
Jack to jump up on it. Like she was trifling for
Nah,
that.
let's be real.
100%.
They both was on it. It would have weighed down a little. They'd have been in the water.
We gonna die together.
You don't have to think about it.
Just saying, like, for an OnlyFans model to be the downfall of Mexico's #1
That's how you get to him. bro.
cartel, man. I don't know what you
No
call
matter
it.
how powerful
he
of
had
a
it.
man you are, your weakness is always gonna
Pussy.
be. I
Women.
mean, yeah, I mean,
It's a
women.
fact. They be sinking them ships.
They need to start having gay
I think
cartels.
that was like, if I remember
Cartels.
correctly, like in Black Ops 1, the mission to kill Fidel Castro, I think that's how you get to him is like through a woman. If I remember correctly on that mission, like, I don't know if y'all played Black Ops 1 story mode. Damn.
Probably though, honestly.
Not since I was like a child.
Okay.
I played a lot of the campaigns, but I forgot how they went.
Yeah.
But with this, like, I don't know if y'all seen it yet on Netflix, but there's a show called The Hunting Party. And like, long story short, it talks about like how they have like the most evil people in the world, like most serial killers and all of that.
Yeah.
And like supposedly like they fake their deaths just to like keep them captive type shit.
Word.
So when I heard this, I'm like, nah, he got shot and he was in a plane and all of that, and he supposedly died on a plane. Like,
So
it
you think
makes
he's
me
still
think
alive?
shit like that could be true, bro. Especially after watching that show, I recommend y'all watch that shit. That shit is tough.
What's it called? Hunting?
It's a
Hunting Party.
docuseries or is it like an
Party.
actual show?
Nah, you know the girl from Manifest,
I know a lot of them. Which one?
the blonde chick from Manifest.
Yes.
She's
Who's
like
there?
the main character there. So
Alright.
it's a sitcom. Nah, not a sitcom. It's a show.
It's a drama show. Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
All right. Or a thriller. That's fire.
But yeah, I feel like this is gonna cause like it's already causing destruction, but it's gonna be a little bit of a shift. You feel me?
You know he had motion out there if like the city's light, yeah,
Going crazy.
or
mean,
at
it-
least the cartel is lighting the city up. You know,
Everyone's saying this is the biggest capture since El Chapo. So Yeah, I feel that. It's actually really crazy.
The timing's not great because the World Cup, yeah, it's gonna put I think it's gonna put a lot of people in danger, especially like the Americans. Like I think the Americans are public enemy number one. They were saying on that report we were watching on the YouTube short is like you know,
It's 3 months
if you're
away from
American
now.
and you're in the city right now, stay inside.
Right.
You know, because they were killing random civilians too. I think that's what they said. So yeah, nah, man, it's not great timing. I seen like some people trying to get a like petition started, like, oh, let's take the World Cup out of Mexico. It's like, bro, like Mexico's a nice country. It's like
It's fire.
it's a beautiful country. It's just like,
Yeah.
unfortunately, like that's part of the problem. There is like, you know, the cartel.
Yeah.
But like, you know, if they do keep the World Cup in Mexico, hopefully everybody's like safe and whatnot. Because that's gonna be a big deal. Like across 3 countries, like Canada, America, US. I mean, Canada, USA, Mexico. Like this World Cup's about to be like crazy.
Yeah, I was like, after hearing about that, like it was gonna be 3 months away, and then hearing that the fact that, you know, all that's happening in Mexico, and I feel like the best way to retaliate, like Mexicans would retaliate, would be through the like Olympics, and that's actually kind of scary to think about.
Oh, for sure. Like if you want to send a message or you feel me retaliate in a way,
Yeah,
what bigger state should do it than the Olympics?
exactly, because U.S. was just basically saying the only reason why we're helping you is because we got people there that's in danger. So we got you. You feel me? Trump has been doing like a whole campaign on just trying to like fight against the cartels, and it's kind of crazy, bro. Whether you agree with him or not, you just gotta believe what he's gonna say, because low key, it's gonna happen. And if it don't happen, he'll just recant that shit or pretend like he forgot about the shit. Like it's just too easy. Like, I don't know, bro. We're living this in like some black and white times where like it's not like, I like the fact that the politics is being more revealed to us versus like all the shit. Like there's sometimes where I feel like we had presidents where the 4 years went, we was like, oh, they were president.
Yeah.
Like I feel like now, or maybe because I'm an adult now, I'm just paying attention more.
Every
It's
decision
just
your
like,
president makes, you see it. You're like, oh my god.
yeah, it's like
yeah.
That's kind of how Biden's administration felt. It's like I feel like it just happened.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it's just
You
like
don't know
those
what
4
he
years.
did.
Now when you're
Yeah.
now when you're on pins and needles, you're like, all right, what's about to go now?
Well, you know, that's the thing. Like Trump, say a lot about him, but like it's always there's always breaking news because of something happened in the White. You know what I mean? It's like we're gonna look back at this time and be like, yo, we really like watched both
This
of
era
his
happen.
administration. Yeah, like you know, but like I think every time you're going through a time period, everybody thinks, oh, it's the end of the world. Like I remember during the Bush administration, everybody's like, yo, the world is going to shit. America's going to shit. This is the fall of the empire. It's like, you know, I mean,
oh no,
it
it's
could always
definitely
be
happening
worse.
soon. And it's been apparent for quite some time. And they said there's just like, I forgot what the name of the book is, but there's a book like before the world ends, the first country that's gonna fall before the world ends is America.
The superpower.
And it will be. It will.
I mean,
happen.
that's how like empires fall over like hundreds of years of generations. It's not like I feel like when people think of like the fall of the Roman Empire, like
Civilization takes a while.
yeah, it's like, oh, it happened in a 2-3 year span. Nah, like it happened over a course of like 200 years. It's like
237 years or something.
yeah. So
Average.
Talk your shit, history teacher. I see you.
Speaking of history and history repeating itself, Mayweather versus Pacquiao is coming
These guys are
September 19,
professionals.
2026 to the Sphere in Las Vegas. How y'all feel about that rematch going down?
Why?
I mean, I'm looking forward
Why
to
not?
it because I can't say like it's gonna go one way or another. Like if this was the Mayweather versus Tyson, I'm like, nah, I don't want to see that.
I mean,
know who's gonna win that.
both fighters have been recently like back at it now.
they're probably still in shape.
You feel me? They want to like give it their best with I think their best opponent and obviously the most popular to get more bargain for your buck.
Aren't they like grandpas though?
They literally said
One
that.
is
Yeah, it's
47,
like-
the other is 49.
Which
no,
is
they
wild
literally
almost,
are
yeah.
grandparents though. That's the crazy thing.
They're
That's
both
legit.
older than my dad. Like, you feel me?
But it's not like one is outclassing the other, like one is super younger than the other either. I think it's gonna be a good fight, honestly.
Pacquiao fought more recently than Mayweather for sure, right? Like
yeah, Mayweather hasn't fought since
that Jake
like in
Paul
an
shit.
official
Yeah,
match. I think the Conor fight was like the last official, like the last match that actually counted.
Yeah, then he had like
That match
exhibitions
counted?
after that.
Yeah.
wow, why? That was I remember
well, because they were
watching
both
that.
registered fighters, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, Conor wasn't like a boxer, but like they got the Nevada like fighting commission to sign off on it being like an official.
Man, the promo for that was awesome.
I do remember the build up for that.
Yeah.
That was like the fight itself. I mean, the fight wasn't terrible. Like, you know,
Yeah,
I mean,
it wasn't
he
great,
let him rope a dope himself out, like, and then he just showed him why, like.
That was the fall of Conor for sure. Like after that, he like slowly started exiting out.
Then
I mean,
he
got super fucking rich after that fight, and he just didn't need to. I don't think he hasn't won a. He won one UFC fight after that.
Yeah,
Like,
he was losing a lot.
he
After
fought
that.
Cowboy Cerrone, I think it was like a tune-up fight, and then, but Dustin beat him the second time around.
Yeah,
Second, what, they fought 3 times? No, they fought.
I think twice. Right?
No, they fought twice.
Who was the dude he fought and he broke his leg like going
That
backwards?
was Poirier, yeah, Dustin Poirier. So no, he yeah, it was yeah, they fought 3 times and he lost. Pretty sure he lost to Poirier knocked him out the first time and then he broke his leg on the second one.
Oh my god!
Damn, so he can't beat that nigga.
Well, he beat him like years ago, like when they were like a lot younger.
Rematch.
In the lighter weight class, Conor beat him. He knocked him out, and then when they fought again, like years later, Poirier knocked him out, and then they had the trilogy match, and then Conor broke his leg, and he's like, "Run it back, run it back."
Yeah, he's like, nah.
Oh, Conor broke his leg.
Conor broke his leg. He threw like a
his own
check
leg.
kick, and he
Wait,
threw
Conor
a
broke
leg.
his own leg?
Yeah, he broke his leg. Like Dustin, like checked the kick, like he you know, what I mean, he caught him, and then it was like the same way that like Anderson Silva broke his leg. Like,
Damn, so they stopped the fight? Or he kept
I mean, bro, his leg was like
Can't do anything.
Nah, some niggas
he
like,
like
let's keep going.
He was on the floor.
He like threw the kick, and then you see like in the, you know, they do the slow
leg
mo
drop.
back.
Shit.
He put it back down. And he was like, "What the fuck?" And then he looked, and he just like fell to the floor, and it's like,
Damn,
I respect it though. He was still talking shit. He's like, "Yeah, your wife's in my DMs." Literally, I remember that. It's like, your wife's in my DM. Like, your leg is that way, bro.
Nah, but I think the dopest thing about the fight is it is gonna be at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
That's
That's
the
like
first
fire.
fight,
I
too.
wonder if it's gonna be actually shown on the dome too, or people just going in, and then it's gonna be streaming on Netflix as well too. So that is really fire.
I don't give a fuck about
It'll
this
be a
match.
big deal.
We gonna be watching it
OD
regardless.
looking forward
It's
to
free,
that.
September 26th.
September 19th.
September 19th, 2026.
I'm OD looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Like Mayweather could potentially
I'll be
take his
watching
first
it.
career loss.
I don't
Yeah.
think he's gonna lose.
I don't either, but Pacquiao is one of them ones, bro. Like
I don't.
probably Pacquiao,
Pacquiao's
Cotto.
like 48 though.
I saw him
Or
fight
maybe
for the
47.
time, and he was like really scared of Mayweather. And I don't
Not
see.
anymore. Now he's back. Black versus
Well,
Canelo.
even the
Let's get
first
it.
time they fought,
Let's put
people,
money on this, man.
the Floyd detractors were like, "Oh, well, you fought him years out of like you should have
his
fought him
prime.
3 years ago when blah blah blah." But it's like, yo, like I think the fight prior to the Floyd fight, I think he had just knocked somebody out. So it's like, and Pacquiao, bro, he has like hundreds of fights.
Yeah.
So it's like Pacquiao was still like one of the top fighters. But like, you know, people who just hate Floyd, they find every reason. Oh, you fought so and so too late. Oh, you fought him too young. You like, you know, they say about Canelo. Oh, you fought him when he was too young.
Right.
Bro, what Canelo had like how many fights at that point?
Right. Like come on.
Already? Like yeah, he was young, but it's like he was still a dog. And it goes to show he's only lost like 3 other fights since Floyd. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow, that's
Floyd's
actually
just,
crazy.
bro, Floyd's he's just that guy. Like he's just one of the greatest fighters we've seen, but
Defenders.
defensive fighters,
Yeah, because
you know.
he's definitely a defensive fighter. I don't think he's an offensive fighter at all.
Well, because when he like when he was young, he kept breaking his hands, like so he had to change his whole fight style, you know. So
You know what's crazy?
Oh, shit, I didn't know
Someone that broke their hands and like had to change up their defense style and like was like a great defender was like Jesus Christ, like, and it's crazy how Chrisean Rock has
Bro, you
recently
really
just dedicated
forced
her
that
life.
transition.
That was super,
dedicated
bro.
her. Just dedicated
That
her
was
life over to
rough.
No
God.
way.
I
Jesus
told
Christ.
you we're gonna stay on track.
That was a rough one.
What you mean? He was a carpenter. He was a carpenter. He was his thing. He is the great defender.
He didn't want to talk about boxing no more.
Said
Nigga. He
boom.
said,
Because I didn't want to get started on
Wow.
Chrisean Rock, but most recently, I don't know if y'all seen that, but Chrisean Rock did dedicate her life over to Jesus Christ, and she decided she's only singing gospel music. How y'all, did y'all see anything about that?
Can't front. I feel like I heard this like news like a couple months ago.
It's been
Like,
happening since like November of like 2025, but I think as of late, she said like now she only wants to sing like straight gospel
I
music.
saw her
She's coming
on
to voice
stage
to the Lord.
singing Jesus
Calling
music.
out to
Yeah.
God to help me with these hard times.
nah, I ain't gonna lie, I
Yeah,
respect
I ain't
it.
trying to play her,
I
but
feel like that's the best thing for her.
I
The
have no
only
opinion.
thing
God,
is I
yeah, of
really
course.
feel like she takes it serious because like
Nah.
she's just doing a lot. Like she's about to have a fight. She got this going on.
about to have
Like
a fight.
Yeah.
Who's she about
yeah,
to
she's
fight?
about to fight. I forgot the girl's name, but she's about to step in the ring. She's dedicating her life to. I feel like she's just trying to figure out her lane, which is okay. You feel me? Rather than
music
where she
ain't
came,
it.
She was an
came
athlete
from.
prior. I wish she that's
Music
going
is
back to
definitely
being that.
not
Do
it.
that.
But it's like, be a mother first before you. I mean, I'm cool with you take your path with God. You feel me? Get closer, build your
Help.
relationship. But like, just focus on one thing at a time. But definitely focus on motherhood because it's like she's doing too much. She's gonna spare herself then.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm just tired. Really, really, really tired. That you can just go from sucking mad dick,
Whoa.
getting your salad tossed up,
Yeah,
just
we
getting
potted
thrown
now, boys.
around, and then go to church on Sunday and get baptized and everything's okay. It's really mind blowing how you see these, you was selling your box for some bread on the block, and then you just go to church on Sunday and get on your knees for a
wait.
different reason.
Does that apply to Chrisean Rock though?
I agree,
Right?
it
Well,
does.
she
No,
wasn't
no,
proud
no.
of that, but
I'm asking like,
Yeah,
was she a prostitute
she
or
was
something?
not a hoe, not a
she
prostitute,
was with her.
but she
her
was a
man.
huss.
I feel like she was with Blueface for mad long.
Yeah.
Nah, man, you don't know what she was doing. She was she
You
had
don't
her.
even know she was
She was around the block. She was around
You
the
said I
block.
know what she was
outside.
doing. No, you don't know what she was doing.
She done cheated on this nigga.
I mean, cause he was. I think it was just like a get back thing. I don't think she's like. I don't know.
Nah, she's
I
outside.
will tell you, I have zero opinions
She
on
was sucking
Chrisean.
dick.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe. I
Maybe.
have zero opinions on
I
Chrisean
wouldn't
Rock.
doubt it.
Listen, man. Maybe not Chrisean Rock, but there's definitely bitches, women, excuse me, who really, really think they could just turn a leaf overnight.
I think you need to listen to "From Stanford With Love" by Jet Perry. I think it'll be a healing project for you. You know,
Good therapy.
From Stanford
you
With
might,
Love.
you might have some skeletons in the closet, man. You got. It sounds like you got some things to work out with the
They
ladies.
were.
Nah,
They were liking it.
nah, it's just anybody who wants to be successful. But me,
Certain
no, I
people are talented.
New tech, new tech.
think I'm healed.
I think I'm here.
I think I'm healed.
But I'm finished with my journey, guys.
Yeah,
It's
shout
the
out to
same thing.
Chrisean
Shout
Rock.
out to
I apologize. Congrats to Jesus.
Nah, I really hope she locks in. Like, you know, some people like,
Then you gonna let that nigga point to you like that?
You know, nigga, know what's up, nigga.
You gonna let that?
all right, watch. Nigga be like, yo, he gonna give me the look to him, be like,
What?
And then you ain't gonna look. That shit gonna cut.
I
Nigga,
know,
That
I'll
shit
be like, it's your
Mad
fault.
aggressive, like
Your pride. Nah, nigga, it was just silent. I'm trying to do a silent transition. Like,
yo, don't gas it
you,
up.
every
That
time
nigga
we
said,
try to just do
nah,
it
bro.
in smooth passing, he's like,
bro, look
you
at
good?
his eyes, dead ass, like
I'll be like, yo, Rod. You'll be like, you good? I'm like, bro, I'm trying to make it.
Nigga,
bad,
Rad be
like-
giving me the look.
nah, that
Because
was
like he'll
crazy.
talk, like sometimes I'll do it like if you're talking, I'll get up and go check because I know that you can cut that scene out because you don't need it. You're talking, you're the focal point.
Heard you.
So sometimes I'll try to cut in and be like, yo, Rod, go look while like guest is talking or someone.
Bro, you
making-
good, bro?
It's just for the
said he
seamlessness.
good, bro.
It's for the seamlessness of it all, bro. It's
You just-
production.
now you dragging it. Like,
Nah.
It's all production.
Nah, but to wrap that up, like,
you my guy.
again, I just really hope that, you know, she's taking this walk serious. A lot of people try to, like, you know, clean up their mess, which, you know, I feel like if you are going to change your life, you should change it for the better, you feel me? But a lot of people like to weaponize religion, God, so I just really hope she's serious. But
That's a fact.
speaking of cheaters, beaters, and misleaders, we're gonna hop right into relationship topics. And my first question is sexual chemistry natural or does it have to be taught? We're gonna start with that side of the couch.
All right, my bad.
Take her away.
I guess we always start with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
So what's the question?
Is sexual chemistry natural or does it have to be taught?
I think it depends on the person. You know, I feel like personally speaking, I feel like I've had people that it was more natural with, and then there were some people where it was like a roadblock. You had to learn them more. You know, there was more communication needed. You know what I'm saying? So I think it just depends on the person.
I hear that. I feel like, yeah, I could feel the same way. Like, for me, like, sexual chemistry, like, it is natural, but I feel like it isn't natural at first. Like, it's hard to say natural. Like, I feel like you build into natural when it comes to, like, some things. Like, you're never just good at something, but, like, you can find out you're really good at it. So maybe it's, like, teaching yourself how to build, like, sexual chemistry. So, like, you build those little moments of, like, being able to be, like, attracted to someone. Like, learning, like, the art of seduction, essentially. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel on, like, that topic.
I don't know. Can you ask it again?
Is sexual chemistry natural or do you feel like it has to be taught?
I think as long as their body is natural, I could teach her a lot of things.
Naturally.
So no BBLs.
He said
Sexually.
naturally.
No
Um,
bubbles.
So you're saying no BBLs on your block?
no BBLs, no titty implants, no lip injections. As long as your
mean-
body's natural,
Yo, they're
No
getting
wigs.
good. They're getting good to the point where they have like
cellulites.
like they have the BBLs where it's like what do they call
Orbeez.
them? It's like a certain type of BBL that's like a subtle BBL. Like it's not like the cartoonish ass that you be seeing. Like it's like just ever so slightly like
Like you almost can't tell.
you can't even tell like
But it's not enough of those, and a lot of women aren't taking care of them. Like, you feel me? So it may look good now, but 10 years,
in the long
15
run,
years,
investment-wise.
They never do the
shit might go
follow up. They
left.
do the first BBL appointment, and then the doctors always tell you to follow up every 10 years, and they don't. And also, I want to die with you next to you in the grave, and then if they dig you out and your ass is still there, that's a problem for me.
Nah. The ass.
Deflating.
Yo, imagine just a skeleton and then the ass is just there.
Like
little.
ass and implants just there, like.
I'm
That's
crying.
hilarious.
Yeah, I don't want to
thought
take
about it like that.
nothing material with me to the grave, and I don't want nobody next to me to take anything material with me, especially shit. I just like natural. So the sexual chemistry for me is always gonna come from a physical standpoint to an extent, because I do look at whether or not you are natural or shit like that a little bit, because the more worldly, it just tells me how worldly you are. You feel me? But as far as to teach things, like you said earlier, I think it can be a little bit of both to an extent if you're fucking with somebody because sexual chemistry is aura to me, but like sexual experience is like, it comes with like experience, nigga. You gotta have bodies on you or like an extended amount of sex to kind of like really have a continued amount of chemistry with that person. So
Yeah.
it's a fine line. I would say that.
Definitely fine line. I would say, I mean, I agree with everybody here. I feel like it is something that can be like organic and natural, but I feel like most times, like that sexual chemistry has to be taught. You feel me? Because even if you feel like you got the most experience and you a pro at it, like if you have like a one night stand, you feel me? She could be a rookie. So it's like you still got to learn her body, or she might have to learn something there. So it's not going to be like a natural chemistry. You feel me? So it really just takes.
Shout out to beginner's luck, man.
You feel me? Two people who are just like organically, like probably sexually active enough
Ain't
to
nothing like
have
that
that chemistry for it to be a bond like that. But I'm gonna lean towards it being taught if I had to choose.
Yeah, I wish they had the number of bodies on their head so I could just know. Oh, she be fucking. She must know what
You
to
want
do.
the Shimigami eyes,
fucking.
but for bodies.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, she be fucking."
36, 45.
All right.
No,
yeah.
I'm crying. But my next
125.
question, it's a little complicated, so bear with me. When single or cheating, do you prefer a sneaky link or a public relationship?
Is it that complicated?
It is. I can't see myself where it's like I'm cheating, but I want it to be a public relationship. So that's why I like.
I feel that. I think at first they'd be coincide in the same. Like if I'm single or cheating, I'm gonna of course want that to be a sneaky link. Like it's a starting off. We're talking. Now everyone needs to know my business. But eventually, I am gonna want it to go public. I think if I'm single, if I'm cheating and I'm enjoying it, then that's gonna remain a sneaky link, and they're gonna have to hit their separate roads. Like you feel me? But
No.
that's a tricky. That's a
No.
tricky ass question.
I prefer the sneaky links.
I feel like that's the only way to
He
go.
said
It's
everything-
like,
yeah, everything
if
has
I'm
to be a
single,
secret.
I don't want no public relationship. And if I'm cheating, I don't want that shit to be public either.
That's just
Yeah.
crazy. Like
I think for single and like cheating or just in a relationship in general, like I'm not posting no more social media shit with these people. Like, and if we go out, we gotta wear our COVID masks. Like, you feel me? Like, we gotta be real discreet now moving
no
forward.
CCTV.
Crying.
Yeah, or you could wear the ski mask if depending on the weather, if that's okay.
Type shit. I love
It don't even matter the weather these days. Niggas, you skeet up in the summer.
Nah, but she can't be skied up in the summer.
Hey,
Depending on where you
hey,
at.
she can. If you get a Muslim girl, get your faith up, bro.
All right.
What you, hold on, Mr. Jeff Perry, how you feel about this?
Y'all niggas crazy as hell. I plead the fifth on this question.
You single or cheating, man? What would you rather, sneaky link or public relationship?
Listen, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
I mean,
That's
even if taking out just a single, like if you were to, cheating, if you were to be single, would you rather be sneaky or would you rather be public? Like,
Back in
put it
your
out to the
single
world?
days.
so you're asking. Well, I am single right now.
Oh, okay.
You got
There we
nothing
go.
to hide, bro.
About to get indicted for it.
He said, I plead the fifth.
Coming for you, bro.
Cause y'all asking questions about cheating and I don't know.
You said, hold on, my future wife gonna see this shit.
You was cheating for 4 years
No, I wasn't
consecutively.
cheating. I wasn't cheating.
Nigga, oh, you know, he was ping ponging.
Yeah,
He was sneaky linking in a public relationship. man.
You was sneaky linking for 4 years.
I was running a 2-point guard system. That's what I was doing.
He was reusing, recycling.
He's a two-way guard.
The triple R's.
So what is the question? You're like
So basically, when you single,
when I'm saying
we're just gonna say when you single, would you prefer it to be like a sneaky link, or are you cool with like a public relationship?
Off rip.
that's another one. I'm gonna go back to back with the it depends who it is. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I for you know what I mean? You might meet somebody who's a vibe and you build a good connection and it's like, all right, we're dating. Yeah, but like I'm also like kind of a private person anyway. I don't post much about my personal life anyway. Like even when I am dating somebody, it's like you know, I have before, but it's like seldom. Like, you know what I mean?
I was young and naive.
Well, no, like, you know, even kind of like more recently, like it's like I'll post you, but it's like it's more of a rare thing, just because like
Story.
you got monitoring spirits and you got like just I don't know, when you put stuff out there, you open it up for weird energy and scrutiny and people
100%.
just like, you know what I mean? You just don't. I don't know. Social media is a weird place. There could be people
hear that.
like there's just too much parasocial relationships that you can have. Like there could be somebody you forgot about from 7th grade that's like always like, yo, let me see what Loso's doing. Da, da, da. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Little do you know. That's a stamp
That
that.
was a great answer, bro.
yeah. Listen,
Yeah, that
my
was
PR
amazing.
team working overtime. All right. Transition.
He's a party of one.
But now my next question
Yeah,
is,
they got the Bluetooth earpiece.
he's like, this is what you need to say.
Transition it.
A5.
My next question is, what are some safe words you used or would use during sex?
I'm very generic. I think if it comes to like safe words, like I'm not like looking for you to be like marshmallow. You feel me? Like you just gotta
Pineapple.
say, hey, stop.
I think
I'm
stop
like,
works.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't need cues, nigga.
Scott?
Tell me
Nigga
to
said
stop.
stop.
Oh, stop.
Say stop. I promise you, I will get the fuck off you. I don't know what's going on. I don't want no problems. Just say stop. You don't need to say anything fancy for me.
Yeah, what type of buck wild shit y'all doing that you need a safe word?
Stop.
Say aardvark, please.
Pineapples, man.
I don't know.
Y'all into like S&M stuff?
Nigga said bondage.
I mean, I feel like safe words are for like when you're doing some nut ass shit. Like
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes, like, you feel me, back in the day, know what I mean?
doing Tombstone pile drivers in
He
the
said,
bedroom.
Excelsior.
Nah, I've heard girls like say like mercy and shit like that. So I feel like shit like that is probably thrown in the mix.
Kind of like
Yeah.
that. Kinda
I've
like
had, damn, there was one where we had like a safe word, but I just don't remember the safe word.
that. Wasn't that safe?
Huh?
It definitely
Clearly
wasn't a
wasn't
safe
that
place.
safe.
It was not a safe place.
See, stop makes me feel safe. I know I have to stop.
Nah, cause stop, like,
Stop.
Yeah.
you feel me?
You supposed to say pineapples. It's not a safe word.
Type shit, like, and then the sex get rough when they're telling you like stop, but that was like that's not the actual safe word. You feel me? Or like,
I got anxiety, nigga.
Can't front. Stop might turn me all the way off. Like that shit gonna have me
As
thinking
it
like.
should. As it should. Fucking stop.
Yeah, if it's
What is he
stop,
talking about?
if it's stop, I'm wildin'. Like if I'm doing something wrong. If
Like,
you,
what?
yeah,
Niggas say it'll turn me on.
because like
Yes!
there are like beginner words to get to stop. Stop is the final straw. That's like
Stop.
Yeah. Because
No
it could be
more,
like
just
it could be
stop.
like yo easy.
Right.
Chill,
Slow down.
like, slow down. Stop. Like
It's like hold on, nigga. Like
stop is like I have reached the end. This is
literally. Like,
yeah.
That's the next line after stop. Help. Fucking stop.
And then the
Nigga
next
said
line
help.
is you have the right to remain silent. They take
Fuck
you
out of here,
yeah.
safe words. Just say stop, please.
yo, I'm
Stop
screaming.
2026.
yeah, y'all not screaming safe words.
Stop.
I'm gonna be fucking and be like, why is she saying pineapples? I'm not hungry. Like,
I'm
you feel me,
not
though? Like,
I'm not adventurous enough to need safe because I feel like safe words is when you're wilding. Like, that's when you're doing
Yo,
like
damn, my nigga.
yeah, you're doing exotic shit.
she's
like,
trying
you
to
know,
push past the limits of saying stop. Why am I getting her
He's
to say
doing
stop
exotic
and me not
shit.
stop?
if you gotta get
It's not
like,
opposite day.
yeah, if you gotta get props and like dressing gear, like you doing something
Yeah,
that
that's
like,
OD now.
yeah, the Lord is not watching your
Full
room
gear
right
Yeah,
now.
that's some shit I'm not really. That's too worldly for me.
Yeah, doing exotic shit.
Respectfully.
Nah, this last question here is gonna wrap up relationship topics.
Oh, that's not the end.
This is right now, man.
Stop wasn't the end.
Oh yeah.
Stop.
This whole category
be
is
like,
crazy.
stop.
Yeah. Yo, y'all can edit out the last 20 minutes. Yo.
Nah, that was a great one. Stop is great, bro. We just literally approved consent. You feel me?
Yeah.
He said yes. It should
Never
turn you
worry.
off.
Shout out to consent, man.
Consent is the word of the day. Yeah, this episode.
Alongside with stop, nah, man. But this last question is: if your ex was better in bed, but your current is better for your life, which is more important?
Yeah.
Yes, we say our guests, we love you going first.
Yeah, let me just.
Heartfelt take. You don't gotta be funny. You don't gotta be.
but your current is better for life, which is. Okay, that's an interesting question.
One is more exciting now in the sheets, but the other one, you know, is like
What you're
it's like chicken noodle soup.
well, you're asking what's more important? Like, is that the one?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, objectively, the one that is better for your life is definitely more important. Like, if we're talking objectively, I feel like a sane person should make the right decision and choose the person who's better for your life. Because, you know, if the other one fucks you better, but they're like, yo, I keyed your car, I killed your dog,
Pussy ain't worth
I
it.
poisoned your sister. It's like, oh, maybe I should have chose
The one that wanted to
who
feel
didn't
my
do
things.
those
When I
things.
wanted to
Yeah.
go to church, like,
Yeah.
Sunday service.
Yeah, I feel like I don't have much else to say on that topic. Like, you know, I mean, you know,
shouldn't even be a debate. Like,
yeah.
I think you're dumb if you're sitting there and you're choosing sex over something better for your life. I mean, there might be some minor issues about why that former ex is your ex and good for your life in what sense. Like, you know, maybe she liked me to exercise more and this girl just likes to fuck all the time. Like, maybe, but we need to get past that honeymoon phase and see what's going on. So I think it's not even that. It could be like the sex is better, but more or less like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying?
is the catch-22 to this question. What if the sex was so much better, like she's your number one to the point where it's like, it's hard for you not to think back to that. Like, even when you're having sex with your current girl, it's like,
The only way I could
There was
see it
something wrong
being
with
like a real issue is like if the sex is great with the ex, but the current is bad. Not even like just good or okay. It'd have to be bad.
Yeah, that's the stipulation now.
But she has
Yeah.
to do something though, like the ex has
Like,
to
she
be
meows
doing
every single
something.
time.
Even
you
with
have
that, I
sex with
feel
her.
like that's a communication thing. Like if it is that bad,
Maybe you need to
yeah,
communicate.
yeah, you could work your way. Speaking, working back to the previous
She
topics,
could never get
like the chemistry. Wait, what'd you say?
She can never
She'll
be
never
that
learn.
Another catch.
She'll never figure you
Okay,
out.
but I mean,
Bad sex, but a good life.
yeah,
Yeah,
you can
bad
chase
sex for
ghosts.
life.
Listen, Bron will never be Jordan, but like Bron could be the best version of Bron he can be. So we're gonna make you the best version of current girl that you can be. We're not even gonna talk about ex girl. I'm not even gonna think about how the pussy is much
you-
better because we are gonna make
You
you.
can't get sex with
Unbuild
I'm
it,
sorry.
unbuild
We're gonna make you adequate. Adequate.
You will do.
Yeah.
That's
Yo,
what it
If we could get the box to adequate, but you're still a great person.
Listen,
That's all
the
we
thing
need.
is, you make your freak. Let's be real. So like, is either your ex is really good at sex because you did
Yeah,
a lot?
you can create
Either
a
she had
whore.
a lot of bodies like we talked about last week, or like you made her that good at like what you enjoy.
Yeah, it's like, do you
So feel
wanna-
like,
do
I can
you-
do that. I can hone a new one.
Yeah. Do you want like a refurbished, pre-owned whore, or do you want to create a whore?
New
Build
one.
a whore, if you
new
will.
tech.
Build a whore.
Do you want an iPhone
said,
14
build a whore.
refurbished or iPhone 18?
Exactly.
That you just have to
I want a new
download the apps
iPhone.
that you used to have.
I want a
on
new
your old
iPhone.
phone.
Me personally, I would want to make a new iPhone. Like,
Unfortunately, though, that new iPhone can't get certain apps.
Apps, right?
And the old
You can't
apps,
Flappy
yeah.
Bird.
bum ass
Can't get
iPhone.
Flappy
But this
Nah.
iPhone
You got the
is
Flappy Bird,
waterproof.
okay.
Yeah, so you
I understand.
if I take this phone away, I can never play Flappy Bird again.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
this
like,
new one is waterproof, water resistant.
Nah,
But
man.
it
don't got Flappy Bird. You feel me? Like, you see what I'm saying?
I see you.
You're missing the Flappy
It's got
Bird.
3 cameras though.
So like
4K,
the only thing
24
is
frames.
that
You need to watch
she
Wuthering
might
Heights
be
if you
good for
feel
me
like
for
this.
life,
crying.
which is great. But unfortunately, she's putting herself at risk to be cheated on because I'm not going to be sexually satisfied.
All right, so
Yo, I'm
I'll
not-
turn it to you to answer the question now officially. Like, so what is your answer?
I'll be single because I can't
So
I can't be with her if the sex is bad for a continuous amount of time, and I don't want to hurt her feelings because that will be a subject of discussion. So rather than continuing that late relationship, even though that relationship might be better for me for life, how can it be if we're not really? You feel me? I'm going left and you going right.
guess it depends on the
I
times
want some
you're in.
top and you give me a bite. Like, you feel me? Like, it's not something that I'm.
I guess it depends on the times you're in, you know. Like,
Yeah, so I would rather be single and go back to my ex for a little bit until I find the next person
toxic.
who's
Saying, not
better.
me with her,
Nah.
but
So
fuck
you
around
chose
with
the
her.
ex. Nah, you can't.
Yeah, he chose the
He
ex.
said,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
single,
single,
but I'm gonna choose the
You
ex.
said I'll be single. Go back to my ex
He
for a
said, I
little
know
bit.
she
Nah,
gonna
you
give me some
chose the ex.
Not
then.
to like be in a relationship, just to hit it for a few.
He said she gonna give me
said,
box
"I'ma be
regardless.
toxic."
so
I
she
mean, you
knows.
still chose the
Reuse,
ex. 'cause-
recycle. Like, you
So
feel
in
me?
her situation, so in this
Oh
situation, he's the ex that has the good sex, so she's gonna want him to come back.
Nigga
and
said
hit
plot
while he's
twist.
single.
Yeah,
I'm
and
crying.
then I'll be friends with the one who's giving me a good life, so I'll still get the good advice.
Good credit and shit. Like,
I don't
just
think that's up
loopholed
to
it.
you though. You know, what I mean? She might be like, "You fucking pig,
gonna
you broke
end
up with me because
amicably.
my sex was
Fucking
bad."
pig.
she'll never know that.
Yeah, I won't say
crap.
just because
Like,
of
we
Oh,
sex
you
is
just
bad.
be like, "I feel like we're just not."
You don't mesh.
I like.
Exactly.
It's not
I
you,
wasn't
it's me.
familiar with the game. I apologize.
Ball knowledge.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. How'd you feel about the episode?
It was asking me on the episode is interesting because
Yeah.
if I was like, yeah, actually it was mid, delete this whole thing.
We would like
Nah,
that.
I actually like that.
Nah. It was this was fun. This was cool. I haven't potted in a while with a group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I potted with me and Mike, but it's just us looking at each other like, yeah. So next question. You know what I mean?
Talking about
It's cool to do it with the guys. You know what I mean? It's like we haven't done it since the Slandering Table. Shout out to the Slandering Table. R.I.P. to the Slandering Table. But yeah, nah. This was fun. This was fun.
I'm happy, bro. You made me laugh a lot.
Yeah, you
Definitely.
Yeah, you're pretty funny. I ain't gonna
Stand
lie. There's
that.
not a lot of people who are actually funny who can keep up the conversation, who can keep up with the topics, and have their own personality. So thank you for that.
Definitely.
For sure. I
Before
appreciate
you
y'all
get to
having me.
leave, man, of course, before you get to leave, what's one thing you would like to leave for the audience and tell them where to find you, like a message or a quote type shit, but and tell
Message
them
or
where to
quote?
find you.
Oh man.
Had a fitted cap now. Now I'm rocking snapback.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Let me turn this first off before we get out of here. I'm gonna turn this forward so y'all can see what I'm repping, man. Come on, man. You know I'm repping the big cut CT. You know, I listen. A lot of people gonna say, "Oh, I'm from this place. I'm from this place." This is where I'm from.
Hello.
You know.
Stamp that.
Talk about
Come
it.
on, man. Turn this husky into what the Yankee logo is for the New Yorkers. You know what I'm saying? But
You need to meet Quan Swish. Positivity. All that CT support.
Yeah,
let me
facts.
see.
I love the CT energy.
Do you have a quote you live by or anything like that? You
Quote I
remember?
live by.
Or just a message, some motivational.
Well, you know, every time I've seen like podcasts and like the ones that where it's like, yo, you got a message when you get out of here, and like, you know, I've always thought to myself like, yo, I'm gonna have the craziest, greatest quotes, and you know, here now, where this is my moment to have my quote, and the lights are too bright.
Butterfingers.
Clearly, the lights are too bright. I wasn't ready for the moment, and I fucking missed the shot at the end of the game. We'll say, I'll say, you know, I always say like the only way to fail is to quit, and so yeah, don't quit.
Stamp that.
There we go.
That's
And look, it went around the rim. Flushed right there.
There we go.
The Kawhi bounce.
Had to hit him with the
He was
Cold.
looking at that shit going.
yeah.
Waiting. Let's go. And where can they find you?
Always.
They can find me at Jets Vision on Instagram. You can find me at Jet Perry on TikTok. You can find me YouTube Jet Perry. You can find me Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Jet Perry. Yeah, man.
Jet Perry,
All
ladies and
that
gentlemen.
Tap in.
Right.
And
From
with the
Stamford With Love is out now. It's available everywhere. If you want to purchase the album
Direct to consumer.
direct to consumer.
$40.
Yeah, you
Come
keep
on.
yeah,
Or whatever
it's
you want to pay.
whatever you want to pay, starting at $1.
Be generous.
You know, I'll throw them the link to put it in if y'all want to put that in
Appreciate
the
you.
bio or the description. Yeah, from Stamford With Love, it's out now. You know, at some point, your favorite artist or one of your favorite artists was a complete stranger to you, and then you clicked play. Just give me a shout. That's all I asked for.